list of all of the categories and tell you yes or no, but then it does tell you literally everything. So if there's something that you didn't want spoiled, it might tell you that.
Nice. Okay, right, we're good evening.
Luck.
Yeah. Who would like to do a recap of what happened last time we played? Because it's been like 3 weeks. I think it's actually as long as we've gone without playing.
I think we're all
Don't remember what happened.
like listening in on a private conversation. I think it's basically
What?
just what?
But where did you start?
Oh, because you were having a meeting on your boat.
You don't know that?
You had a meeting on your
We
boat?
were-
We
Well,
finished
sorry
the
for
fight.
trying to recap.
Oh no, that's right, I wasn't
Right.
at the last
I don't
one.
think there was a fight.
No, we finished
you
the,
could have it.
the episode before was the end of the fight.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
this was
We-
aftermath.
Was that the one where we went to go check out the warehouse? We broke in, nothing there. Life got slashed, then left the city.
Yeah.
We were actually
Yeah.
Zorgra made an enemy.
Oh yeah.
And we decided to go north on the ship.
For some reason.
We're
I
going to
can't
visit your
remember.
folks, aren't we?
Yeah.
To the Northern Expanse.
Then I'm assuming the shield isn't even there.
The Northern Expanse.
Yes.
That's what we find out.
Yeah,
Is it-
I think
is
it's underground in the Northern Expanse.
Yeah, there's a link to it from the.
I have some handouts.
Sorry, what was underground in North Expanse?
Zorgar's shield.
It's not really
No, it's gonna be Zorgar's
Up in the
shield.
Northern Expanse, we reckon too.
Yes.
Yes.
There's
So
the
everything's-
newspaper article that Balak showed you.
Ah,
Here are 2 things. There's a political overview because that was relevant. It's not done yet, but it's done enough for me to show people. And these are 2 of the 3 letters you found. That's a different thing.
That's a different thing. I want to say the
That's about the
politics thing.
sidekicks.
Do you pick the
work on-
loopiest one, don't you?
That's how she writes.
Did you? I know you posted this one in the chat. Did you post all of these?
No, I haven't posted the political one yet, but I can. I'll do
I
it.
don't know
I'll do
why,
it now.
but I'm so interested in the politics.
Because I'm fairly sure I read this.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to decide which country to take over. Or which person's country.
Oh, there's levels of corruption.
Oh! I like tables.
Rel is low corruption. Alethor is medium corruption.
Yeah, we were kind
Scale
of pardoned
is very
for like
high.
terrorism.
Estraf is high corruption. Scale is low corruption.
I mean, you're a brutal dictator. You can just make a
That's true.
Duin is low corruption. Silver Isle is low. And the Viridian is low.
The elf places don't have much information on them because I've been leaving them until you went there before I did any work on them, basically. So they're not ready.
Mar is low. Meridian in the Heartland is high.
Oh dear.
And Freelands, extremely high. Extremely high corruption.
Who would have favored?
Right, I'm posting it into the chat.
Are we posting in the chat?
The political document.
Oh.
There we go. So, what's on my housekeeping list? Lida and Rathan and also Rurik, are you aware you get a 5th cantrip at 10th level?
No.
No.
Yeah, you get another cantrip. The only other thing was for Zargar, Zargar's not here, so that's fine. What else? So, I've added another Artificer Infusions table for 10th level. So some of the stuff from so it's like 12th or 14th or whatever, so it's like 1 to 14 and then there's a bunch, I moved some stuff down. That's the 10th level. So at 10th level, other magic items you can make, if you pick them, are Boots of Striding and Springing, the Eyes of Minute Seeing, a Folding Boat,
Folding boat! Holy crap!
a Hat of Disguise,
Oh my god. Yes.
the Horseshoes of Speed, or a Ring of Swimming.
Well, I know what I'm
Oh, a ring of swimming.
Yeah.
It's just like a life ring. Life saving.
Armbands.
That's the rings.
Ah,
Do you wanna know what those things do?
folding boat. Folding boat.
Rick doesn't have permission to view a link.
He doesn't have permission.
I don't
He doesn't
either.
have permission.
And neither do I.
What? What's going on? Google.
Jake, can you give me permission?
Google has betrayed me.
I'm trying to think of. It's D&D Beyond, isn't it? If I just go
Yeah.
there.
You're good, Indiana.
Spell book. No, add spells. Give me a cantrip.
I will bookmark this.
Oh, there's so much things.
No.
Yeah, you probably have like a billion countries now. Because you're snap fixing them.
Folding boat. Here I come.
Izzy, have you read the newspaper?
Do you have permission now?
It's a bit grim. Well, it's about an old friend.
Friend is a strong word.
Hmm.
Famed playwright, please.
Do you want to know what these magic items do? Isabel.
Oh, who me? Oh. The ones aren't the. Actually, yeah, yes, please.
Okay, so the folding boat is fairly straightforward. It's a folding boat.
Hell yeah.
The boots of striding and springing. While you wear these boots, your walking speed is 30 feet. Your speed isn't reduced if you're encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance, though you can't jump farther than your remaining movement would allow.
Can you land safely?
How far
Yeah,
could
yeah.
you jump? How far could I jump with wearing these boots?
3 times as much as you can normally jump.
The whole.
Do a maximum of 30 feet, unless you dash.
You're jumping into the sun. That's what's
But you
happening.
can jump high. Then.
Hey, fire
You
me.
could probably jump
He
like
is
60
3
feet
times
high.
high
60
and 3
feet.
times.
It just says 3 times the normal distance.
So if you were on a vector and you were doing like 1 that way and 2
Well,
that
it's
way,
either
you
a high
would
jump
go
or a
1
long jump.
higher and 2 further, or would you go 3?
It's like whatever it's like the horizontal distance or the vertical distance times 3.
Wow.
That's what they do. The eyes of minute seeing.
They sound only minorly helpful. Yeah.
You can see much better than normal, a range of 1 foot. You have advantage on intelligence investigation checks that rely on sight while searching an area or studying an object within that range. That's
A
what they
range of 1 foot.
do. Yes.
Yeah.
Minute seeing. It's up close.
It's just a magnifying glass.
Hey,
Basically,
magic
yeah.
item, please.
Yeah, the folding boat has 3 command words. One command word causes the box to unfold into a boat 10 feet long. Oops. 10 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 2 feet deep. Or 24 feet long, 8 feet wide, and 6 feet deep. So you can have a boat that holds 4 people, or you can have a boat that holds 15 people.
Hell yeah.
That's what the folding boat does.
Sorry.
We've got a pocket boat.
Oh,
It's like a nice wee rowboat to go along.
The hat of
How do
disguise, unless you
15
cast
people
disguise
on it.
self.
Nice big rowboat.
is it how long does it last?
I think it's just you can cast disguise self at will. The horseshoes of speed can be affixed to the hooves of a horse, and they increase the creature's speed by 30 feet.
Oh wow, shit, that's quite fast actually.
Yeah. And then the ring of swimming. Where's that?
Are these all cantrips I can use?
Yeah.
No.
Except, well, the ones that say cantrips, then.
Yeah, well, all these are. Oh, right. Oh, okay. I can just add them to the thing by hitting learn.
Yep.
It says I can only have 4.
Yeah, it'd be 1 more than whatever you had before, I think.
Oh, okay.
The ring of swimming with the other. The ring of swimming gives you a swimming speed of 40 feet. But doesn't let you breathe underwater.
No.
Which some of them do.
I'm
So there you go.
using Chill Touch as my new cantrip.
Alright.
Interesting. Infestation, it could be Nurgle.
This is the chat.
Yes, drag that bitch. Beth and Lindsay. It's like live and stick.
The other thing I have here is Lydia was asking about when the moons cross over. So they cross over twice during the year, on Half Moon 17th and Bronze Grass 27th.
When's the closest one?
That'll be Half Moon, which is in. Let me see.
It's happening right now.
Sorry guys,
Just
next year. Yeah, that's what the eyeball said, wasn't it?
Where do I see my
Yes.
spell casting ability modifier?
It's wisdom.
Is it?
Yeah, whatever you would.
Oh, I'm taking Magic Stone. That wasn't in the player's handbook, I've noticed. I can imbue a stone. I thought it was maybe like the chatty stones, but I can imbue a stone with magic. And if I throw it, or if somebody else throws it, it does like a d6 damage, but it
The
scales
17th of the
with
next one.
your spell modifier, so it'd be my wisdom. And at my level, I think it's like 3d6 plus whatever. It's pretty decent for a cantrip.
Yep.
I just like it, magic stone.
Patrick says for you to check your DMs with him. But that was like 5 minutes ago, so I don't know if you've already done it.
We're level 10, aren't we?
You are level 10.
Primal savagery. Are these from like? Because I don't remember seeing these.
Some of them are from Xanathar Sketch.
Oh.
I've got that in D&D Beyond.
Alright. You channel primal magic to cause your teeth or fingernails to sharpen, ready to deliver a corrosive attack.
Remember that you already have magic fingernails.
Yes. So we're doing that. Bloody hell. D10.
The other thing that happened last week was that Lydia did a sketch of Naren's map, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give me an investigation check then?
Investigation.
Yeah.
Investigation. 19.
19. Okay. So you sketch the map. You accurately copy all the shapes and stuff on it. But you notice that on the copy of Naren's map, there's like 3 or 4 lines of like, you know how when text is like redacted. There's like three lines like that. They're like this sort of pale parchment color in the top corner. Can you give me an Arcana check?
Arcana.
No, it's like the lemon juice thing in your brain.
Oh, secrets. Not good.
So close.
12.
12. Yeah, there's just 3 lines there. Looks like it'd be a good place to write some text on there. But you can't see any text.
There's lines.
Write your name on it.
Does it look at all suspicious to anyone who is not magical?
It's a weird thing to put on that.
It looks like there should be words there, so there's not.
Have you tried pouring lemon juice on it?
Write the name.
Where's your lemons?
That's pretty good.
So I mean, you can copy the bars in.
We have to do that.
Alright. Yes, you have a visual copy of the map. It looks like the material, like the map is written on like some sort of cool like leather vellum sort of a thing. It's kind of oily almost, and you've just done yours on paper. But it is a visual copy.
Okay.
I don't know if it'll work if the maps are.
Can someone grab that?
That bell, I've lived here for 17 years we've been here. Still makes me go.
It's because you put your sense.
Yeah, I feel like you probably just associate it with bad feelings. You're like, oh, I have to answer the door now.
Yeah, it probably is.
Hello.
Hey pal.
Oh.
How's it going?
Oh, I left the outside door closed. Sorry. Hello.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Patrick, they explained what dry chat meant. I thought it meant that you were a bit of a wit. Like he's very dry sense of humour.
No, no.
Patrick, this is a round two.
Jake, check your
I
DMs.
checked mine. Did you get mine? You didn't get mine
You
back.
need to check your DMs too.
I told them.
Okay, I didn't get that.
Yeah,
I messaged you
my
saying
reply
it
hasn't been
wasn't here.
delivered.
I see.
I was just asking if you meant at my house or at your house. But clearly you meant at my house.
I did.
So yeah, it's all good.
Okay.
Shouldn't be an issue.
Is there a towel I can use?
Yeah, hang on.
Oh, you want a shower?
Yeah, I feel fucking gross, man.
Swearing
Playing a
on
game.
the stream.
Well, I've seen this place before.
Bastard.
Say one as well, isn't it?
Sure.
That's a very long page, by the way.
I
Interesting.
knew that.
Alright, I'll go to short.
Jake,
Yes.
on board my ship, do I have everyone who is like a maps person?
Cartographer.
Thank you.
Do you have anyone who's a cartographer on your ship?
A map
Uh,
man.
Or as close as...
I don't know, who do you have on your ship?
Map
Like a
man.
crew list?
Yeah, who's your navigator?
I'm fairly sure it's me.
Then you have someone who does maps. You've got your thing. You've got your proficiency with navigator tools.
Yeah. You do.
Okay,
From your sailor.
You want to check the map
assess
I
this
drew?
map? Like the action map?
Sure, go for it. Give us a intelligence check that you are proficient in.
Can I
That's good.
assist him because I put navigator's tools?
Go for it, yeah.
12. That's two.
That is... Yeah, plus 2 to that? 22.
22. So you've never seen. It's an unusual map for reasons that I don't quite know.
Okay.
It's made of an odd material. It's like. Oh, I have a dice in here that belongs to you.
Oh, thank you.
Uh,
I think it's 2 days.
that probably is
Keep
actually. Yeah.
leaving dice here. I'm sorry. I have too many.
So yeah, it doesn't look like it matches any charts that you've seen. The charts look like they're drawn differently. Does that make sense?
They're weird charts.
They're really weird.
That's the weird map you got there.
I personally don't really understand navigator's charts, but they don't look like you Nara understands navigator charts, and they don't look like they match like any seas that he knows about.
Does it look like it might be mapped or something below water?
Possibly.
Or does it look like there are land? There is land.
The head on
There's land masses dotted around in it. You think?
Is it in space?
Is it? Have I seen a space map?
You have never seen a map of the astral plane, no.
We can
Has it even feasible to us about like going around in space and going to the moon? That's how people like think about and talk about.
I think some people wonder about it.
I'm going
Some
to,
wizards have probably been to the moon.
I'm going to proceed to hide both copies of this map now.
Okay.
I will
inform you of where when I figure out.
Don't
Wait.
put them in the same
Okay.
place.
I'm not going to.
Don't you trust us?
Mira, can you give me
I-
an
I-
investigation
I-
check? Because your eyes
Keep
are
one
weird.
of them in our pocket.
My eyes are what?
Your eyes are weird.
Our collective pocket.
Yeah, no.
Whoa!
Natural one.
What's your number?
I'm done.
Oh, so it'd be like 11.
Alright, yeah. No.
What were you
Or,
trying to
yeah,
say?
where were you
I
rolling?
don't know. I have weird eyes.
Just go weird eyes.
Whatever that means.
Well, you got weird eyes, and sometimes those weird eyes might see other things that other people can't see with their regular normal eyes. But not with the one.
Not today.
I should get used to them. This is weird. So are my eyes like
Sometimes
the
just people
void,
be
or can
king.
I like poke my eyes?
They're physically there.
Oh, okay.
They just have like a. They're just glossed over with like stars and nebulas.
Did someone else poke you in the eye?
Yeah, it was Grant. No, it was Barty.
Yeah, Ernest. And the Baron of Alethor messages that
Bing, bing.
Oscar Isaac.
sending stuff. Yep, big Oscar.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to be getting a reward from.
Section
Front
17.
prophecy is what we asked for.
You
Well,
get
the
waste.
land. Barely.
Oh yeah.
I'll just read it to you and I'll give you it.
Okay.
This is Arcanist Stonework. I have consulted with my advisors, and Alethor will be happy to offer your group a holding within the barony and a place in my court for one of you. Of course, if there is a more pleasing reward for you and your companion services, you need only ask.
All of that plus one.
I tell everyone what the message
I do,
says.
Nick.
That was great.
Yes. Body shower.
Alan,
It's covered in sweat. Just need to get that off my face.
It's not anymore.
Yeah, not now.
hey, you said a shirt.
Huh?
Yeah, there's your dinner.
Thank you.
How's
Is
it
there
that
any
you're
indication to how big this place is?
What kind of
What
property are we
place?
talking about?
The place the band was.
He doesn't mention anything that is or location.
Are we on stream right now?
That could
Well,
be a
yeah.
shack. Just say.
But there's currently no one
So
watching.
the dude said that he's happy to give us a thing in Alethor,
Oh.
a place to live, and a spot in his court for one of us. And that was it. And anything else? What else did he say? Something about being
He said if there is a more pleasing reward, you need only ask.
okay. So yeah. So do we want to take this house here? 'Cause I know everyone's like the whole political. Well, actually, you know what? I don't know about any political strife that's going on. So let's take the house there, guys.
Property.
Cool.
Well, I'm just saying, we should at least see the house first. It could be literally a shack.
That's our shack.
Yeah. If it is a shack, well, we're going to ask them for any better, are we? Okay.
How long has it been now since I spoke to him?
The Baron.
No, my commander.
It was like last night.
Right, okay. Time for a party meeting.
Who's interested in the seat in the Althor?
I feel like it should
Do they need a bath, sir?
Move it! So hard you lost the fire mage. Move it.
Next best thing. Yeah.
Just, swap out the fire mages.
I'd say Ruark's probably interested. There's a whole Mount Grey Thunder thing.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
That's nice.
Anybody else?
So
Stargar's not here, but he's probably interested. Because he did it before.
Zorgar had
That-
his
Yeah.
Stargar had his chance, he didn't come to that session.
We
No,
used to have a
chance to see
house,
a Baron.
and he was in charge of the house, and now we no longer have the house,
Or a title.
and we're not wanted within the kingdom. So
When you put it like that.
I would also be up for taking it, but I don't mind.
I mean, they need a fire mage.
Oh, that's what
Oh.
no.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be a permanent resident.
Yeah, but you can be like the
Pop in
just
and
be the guy.
Pop in.
But
like, alright, what do you
on
need? Let a fire
location.
now.
Yeah. You're just on call. You have to go. Don't you?
You're just the fireworks guy. Every year for celebrations.
Yeah, I
Every
can do
tech,
that.
you're-
So you can teleport, so
That is true. That is true.
That's a map.
There's no.
it's a sexy
Is
man.
that updated now? I think I've seen similar map.
I have a more updated map, but you don't get that yet.
It's a good map.
I can have polymorph.
Ooh.
I would have thought.
We probably actually turn other people into stuff as well, right?
Yeah. I've got one more spell to pick. I'm just trying to figure out which. I took the one that can go because I've got long fingernails that can grow my teeth and bite them.
Alright.
Party meeting? Was it?
Sure.
So there's political issues.
Go on.
And basically just got to fill them in on everything I was
Hey,
told.
you guys read the Red Crest today. Shocking. Febreze tells me.
Is that Inkseller's thing?
No.
Oh.
That's the Red Crest Observer. That's just the Red Crest tablet.
Okay.
It's about Beth and Lindsay.
Did I manage to get rid of all my copies of the...
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
You can get, yeah.
Chuck them and keep them.
Baron.
I did. Gave me some light reading.
The ink scandal. So Talara comes back. There's like you're like doing stuff
on our ship.
and she's like she walks up to Naren and starts ruffling around in your bag of holding. And she's like, nice place you got here.
What are you doing?
Could do with some work. And then like all the soldiers, like when the wizard like beams down, they all like draw their swords and are like ready. They're like looking to you. And she's like,
Gotta tell them to stand down.
people are so quick to brandish things. And she pulls out this like this cube that was not in there. It's a cube and it's got like triangles and circles and hexagons and shapes and stuff on it. Yeah, basic shapes of varying colors. And she's like, yeah, sorry, I'm just back to, yeah, cool.
What is that?
Oh, sorry, I dropped it in there when you weren't looking, because I haven't got it sapphired and ropes don't come with 2 pockets. I've got to go to hell and go get an apprentice back, so I need it. And she clears the section on the deck and starts like tinkering with it.
She has to go to hell to get
Just
a
saying, please don't go to hell on board my ship. Please go to land.
Well, I'm not bringing hell here to go there.
You're opening a portal of some kind?
Yeah, it's 1 week.
Have they seen anything like it?
Give us an Arcana check.
Because we're on a boat.
Yeah. Good job.
The title just reads itself, really.
Arcana. Oh, 15.
15. You have never seen anything like it.
Oh.
It matches descriptions of artifacts you've heard of
Such as.
called cubic gates.
Okay.
And they're usually they have sides keyed to different things like this. Have you never seen them?
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't like that. You got this portal on my ship.
She's already like she's like put the cube down and it's like
No.
You're so ignorant now.
Don't like hell. Now it hates hell.
Just let it happen.
why do you hate hell? Have you been to the Quells?
Did you die in hell?
Kind
You've
of.
been through it.
Kind of.
Kind of.
You've seen it.
She's like She like opened it up and was like,
Stop tinkering. Stop doing that.
she just ignores you and carries on doing it.
Let her do her
It'll be
job.
fine. She's an accomplished wizard.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Doesn't
gets
mean
it.
she can't die.
Then where are you folks after? And she's like disassembling stuff and
North.
north. That's it, yeah.
The cardinal
That's exciting.
direction. That's where we're going.
Tidesmeet, I believe.
Yeah. Tidesmeet and then
Can I ask how we were able to track this here?
She pulls like an orb. I've got a picture of Kalara.
you can see
Technically,
everything.
we're going southeast.
Let's go on those specific.
Just now.
That's what she looks like. And she
Oh.
pulls like a crystal orb off her staff and just like there's like she does like a picture in it and puts it back in. Like diviner.
Okay.
I like her T-pose.
Yeah.
That's how she goes
for
about.
dominance.
It's easier to draw people that way.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, have you got a bottle I can borrow?
Like
bought-
the clothes
Like a receptacle for drinks.
Yes, probably.
Can I borrow it? I'll take it. I
Sure.
probably won't bring it back.
I'm gonna send one of my crew to go fetch one of the
Okay.
bottles of, I'm assuming, empty ale.
Yeah, Marzier like runs off downstairs and comes back and he's like, he kind of looks at the wizard and hands over the bottle to you.
Okay. Give her the bottle.
So cheers. And she's got like a she's got like a satchel, and she looks a lot more like geared up than she was when she came to Red Craig. She's got like this robe and it's got like stars on it and stuff, and there's like 6 stars like on her collar, and she's got other magic items. Her hat's all dangly and stuff.
Cool.
And she presses a button and this big red portal appears, and it smells like sulfur and brimstone. You can hear like screaming from the other side.
Right.
Nothing comes through.
Like this at all. Will you be returning to my ship after this?
Oh no, probably not. I've got an appointment with the Constant at 5. So yeah, I don't know. Do you guys need? Are you guys fine? I can't come. I'm not gonna be able to come and bail you out again because I think Karen's gonna be the only one around, and she's not sunshine and rainbows like me.
Just let's put this down as a you only one for apparently using my bag to sneak something out.
Yeah.
Did you smuggle in the smuggler's bag?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I'm not upset about this.
I didn't think you would be. Then she walks into the
a
portal.
bomb in your bag.
There was a portal to hell in your
Well,
bag. Wizards.
Yeah, so she opens the portal and she, gets a hat tip and then walks in and the portal closes up and the cube thing vanishes as well. And the soldiers are like, what? They've all got their swords out and stuff, and they're just kind of looking around. And Balak tells them to stand down. Yeah.
Just got to tell everyone to go back to work, or yeah, and just go into the captain's quarters.
Okay.
so are we
Resume
gonna have a
meeting.
chat about this thing then?
Yeah. We're supposed to be TV, you can't just fuck off now, right?
I didn't. I said I'm going to say everything that was told by Alex.
So, and that
I can't remember
was
his name.
that you have to either choose a place to ally with, take over the
Free
A keep in the Freelands,
Freelands.
or a wrecked one.
fuck off to the other continent, or hide with the elves.
He might
or
not like
in
us.
Meridian.
Yeah. What do you want to do? What do you not want to do?
I don't want to do any of them.
I'll have fun with that session.
Yeah.
The freelance is impossible because we can't hold the keep even with an army. Get absolutely wrecked, so that's basically not an option. Could go to scale and start a rebellion. That's unfortunately
all about scale, you, isn't it?
It's got a Barton scale.
Let's just continue on our voyage
And not make a decision.
yeah.
Put it off as long as possible.
I
I don't
personally
want to
think
ally.
allying is probably the best course of action. But that's just my opinion.
It's just like your opinion.
So, it would technically be either Rel or Althor, because they're the two people who kinda like us.
Yes.
Not Rel.
Rel, the
does-
Baron likes us.
Yeah, but
Rel has many
kicked us
issues,
out.
not only that,
we're wanted in Rel.
Rel's army is mainly land-based, which means they would not be much help of getting to scale.
There are boats.
Alithor
There
has.
are
boats
boats, but they'll
exist.
be sea combat.
They're with Marn, all sorts of
Yeah.
ships.
So this is all for the objective of taking over scale? Is that the end goal of this whole decision?
Maybe not taking over,
it's
just killing
defenses.
Balasar.
because
Whatever, yeah.
The whole
Okay.
point of this is because Balasar's going to march an army on us eventually.
Okay,
That's why.
that's why.
It's not actively taking over scale, it's protecting ourselves from a dude that wants to murder.
Okay then. Okay, that's fine.
And a possible world war. Which sounds nice.
Yeah, that's also a thing. So we basically have to balance the. So there's certain allies of each continent and everything. There's certain people that have like some tensions going on. And so whoever we ally with is probably gonna cause tensions against other people. Like, so if we suddenly ally with Alithor, Rel's gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
And so are these bits here like who they're good with and who they're
The imperial the neighboring threatening territories is just stuff that they're either places that are either at war with or places that are not part of the empire.
okay.
Neighboring imperial territories is just places that are neighboring them that are
Okay.
currently in the empire.
Okay. So this doesn't say like who's at each other's throats a bit or anything.
No.
Like that.
If that sort of information you guys want, I can do it for you. I need to go and get my book. Stuff.
I would like that information.
Yes, that should be good. Knowing who we're pissing off.
Yeah. Because
Seeing as we're like, we're cool with the Baron of Alithor, it's probably best to just be cool with the Baron of Rel as well. Because how pissed are Alithor going to be if we ally with Rel?
Quite.
Really?
yeah, but I
They're at each other's throats. If you pick one side over the other side
Yeah.
isn't going to
pretty
be
much
happy.
all the continents don't like each
And
other.
after that, Eastrath and Alithor are now getting on each other's
Yeah,
bad
because
stuff
there was
again.
someone assassinated someone.
Oh, so there's another thing. Okay.
Terror struck theatre goers in Redcrest as part of the Grand Theatre was engulfed in flames. Death of Nadir. Who is Nadir?
Guy's son,
Been
huh?
to the Cloud District.
That's Nazir.
Excuse me.
Is it not
Of
Nazir?
course you don't. Right.
Oh no, it's Nazir.
The death of Nadir is just the name of the play.
Oh.
Nadir is the title character.
Those killed in the blaze have been found as Lady Ursa Kadir and her 2 children.
Deer and deer.
It was actually Selima and Azam, but okay. So where was the people that died from? Were they from
They're from Alithor.
Alithor, and they think that it's people from Estrath that have
But
killed them?
So I feel like if we ally with Althor, it piss off Rel and Eastrath at the same
Is
time.
None of the human baronies like each other.
Okay.
did the flames not? Was that not because the big flame attack?
No.
No, it's a separate thing.
Yeah.
If you check the dates, it was like a week before you guys got it.
So, you said human baronies. Is that
Yeah.
Rel, Eastrath, and Alithor?
Yeah.
And then Duin is just.
Students, dwarves,
Who?
they're sort of okay with Rel. They don't. They're kind of. They don't really care that much about what happened outside Mount Tor.
Okay then.
They're apparently with Rel than they are with Alithor. The elves keep to themselves. The scale, basically, no one really has an ally because they're all just kind of looking out for themselves. That makes sense.
Probably best to do Rel then, because then they're at least pally with the dwarves. As opposed to everyone else who just has nobody.
Rel
Yeah.
doesn't like us.
Rel will take us back, but as of right now, they kind of have a rocky thing with them.
What's
Slay the other
what's
dragon
the what's the way we get back out of Rel if we were to decide to do it?
Slay the green dragon.
How would
Yeah,
I kill another dragon?
It seems like a very large. And also, when we're talking about whose units are going to be most useful for you, like Rel is the smallest barony,
Yeah.
and
Smallest army I'm assuming too then, other than scales itself.
Yeah.
Alethor has a land-based army, but also has a naval force. It's the largest single territory. There's not that much corruption, and there's not that much like actual politics going on, unlike Estreth, which just seems like a flaming shithole.
Is there not a way to clear our name with Rel, killing the green dragon, and then allying with Alethor and Rel being cool with it?
Well, I mean, they hate each other, so
I'm just trying to.
And the dwarves are
There's no
it's no
pleasing
matter which
everyone
of those
here.
three you pick, the other two aren't gonna like you.
Yeah. So, and also we have to remember that people are from certain ones. For example, I'm from Estreth. My family are there. I don't really want to diss them all unless I can get my family out. To be honest, because otherwise that could be bad news. But yeah, because Estreth is got are primarily land-based defenses, but also have sizable naval forces. But there's a lot of scheming and intrigue, and there's a lot of things that are like, with the nobles getting to keep power, and anyone that isn't like high up nobles isn't doing very well.
What's Alethor's deal in terms of army?
Army, land
Rhino.
naval force as well.
Yeah, but-
They're
okay.
kind of middle of the road.
Right. Ally with Mar. Safe bet.
Chips.
That would be allying with Rel, I'm assuming, as well. It would go hand in hand.
That's
but-
what I'm saying. Do Rel, and then you kind of get the dwarves, and you get more.
No,
Mars not Rel.
with no army.
Who have boats though.
Sure, bro.
Yeah,
Fishing
the
vessels.
defenses
And they're-
section is literally blank for Mar.
And now that Naren like wrecked one of the boats, they're down like 10% of
Yeah.
all of their
I
infrastructure.
still have to pay for that at some point.
What's the option for the elves as well? We just go and hide out with them?
Yeah, you basically gain no progress, you just get a safe place to
Because
hide.
the elves like to keep to themselves, right?
They will not be happy with us building a keep in their forest. Gonna make a safe bet here.
Yeah.
Tree house.
Yeah, I'm sure they have houses.
Big tree.
No, but just like, some random band of adventurers coming and wrecking all their trees to make space for a keep.
We got a druid.
He can work.
Yeah.
Wonder
You can bend the trees.
I can bend the trees. I can bend.
There are a lot of
Lovely.
options besides
Is it like
these
that?
three options, they're just probably less favourable. Like, just taking a keep.
I think we should liaise with the Council of Bears.
Go into
not right for
the
your
go into the wild.
We have to, I believe I was talking about Commander last time, we have to have a strong point to
Balak wants a
base.
base that does not sail places.
it's space fortress.
He'd probably love that.
We couldn't get, assassinated up there probably.
Exactly. There's space crabs up there, but other than that, looks
Yeah, continent's not far enough. The moon.
parts, man.
I honestly feel like the best perspective would be
Oh.
liaising with
Look
the
at those
elves.
rivers.
Oh, that's nice.
It's a bit clogged at the minute. There's the one on World Anvil has later groups and stuff, so you can toggle players' information.
That's a nice map you got there, Jake.
I don't know what we'd say to the elves is, hey, we're gonna invade somebody else, so we need an army. enemies in your territories.
Let's go to Greenwall.
Yeah, they have a wall.
They do have a wall.
That place was the best place we visited. It had a
That is
green
true.
wall.
And there was a Dragon Ball there. Support it.
I feel
Decide
like-
then, green wall.
I feel like either the Ridgeon or the Greenwald would be good for just hiding out until we actually decide.
That's true.
Where was my thing? You reckoned it was north
Yeah, well,
of
we've got shit to do.
Yeah. Let's just go
It was
get shit done.
What's
north
on,
of
yeah, what's on your
somewhere south-
immediate list of things?
south of Mars.
Visiting Litter's family.
Okay.
Aye.
And then we're going to the
Okay.
northern exit.
South of Mar, but north, sort of.
You felt the strongest pull in
Wait, we're actually
Baltimore.
going to North Expanse?
And where's it?
To
In
go
Baltimore.
underground to get
Right.
a shield. And that's
When
I
did we,
feel like
when did
it-
we
I
find
feel
out the
like-
shield was there?
I feel like 3 weeks ago, last time we played,
Okay.
we had a lot of discussion about things that could happen, and now we've forgotten them, and we're just saying them as if it was true.
Yeah.
Make sure you read like the letters you got last week and stuff like that.
You have the one that I gave.
I won't get myself
Oh, your
sorry.
glasses are back here?
Yeah, there are glasses there.
Off me!
Where is the second
In your
Face to
folder.
me now. So you perceive that was travel to
Shall I
the
grab a
city
big
of.
glass from the kitchen?
What?
Should I grab a glass from the kitchen?
There's a glass. There's glasses there.
Sweet.
Right, so this is where they're doing the ritual for the shield, I think. Is travel below to the city of, I cannot read that for the life of me. And this crystal will guide you to the ritual site. What does that say to you?
I don't know, see if someone else can read it. Someone else can read it.
is that?
No, but
Because I remember-
the thing was in the under whatever, in
We
that
got
other
2 in her room.
fucking existence.
Underdark.
And this is the one
Yeah,
that we got away.
Underdark or what is it called? Underdark?
People here call it
Yeah.
Sorry.
The one she received and the one she was going to respond with, but like,
Yeah.
never sent off.
And I feel like we
That's
might have
where
had
we
some
need to go.
details, and then
I
this one's
don't know what it says. Want
Why did we decide to go to the Northern Expanse to get there?
Because they're in the Northern Expanse from this point.
Oh,
They've all gone to the Northern Expanse.
I'd like to point out it says and reinforce our troops in the northern expanse.
But yeah, it's not just them.
There's an army.
Okay.
Well, it's like all the bishops.
What do I?
Oh my god, can we just melt the whole Northern Expanse?
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's just pull out a Paris agreement. We'll get there.
Where are we at currently?
You are here. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
see
the-
the giant
Red people.
mountain.
Screw that, let's go slay
see
the
a
dragon
dragon
that may or may not be there.
Feel like that's a threat.
I'm sure he's a small dragon.
Probably.
Red ancient dragon. It's fine, he's small.
6 of
Yeah.
them.
The red beak.
And then you realize, oh wait, he's just far away.
Sail off.
Where are you started?
Tidesmeet.
Yeah.
Okay, how fast did your ship travel?
Good question for DM.
You got a question for I'm the DM.
It's a stupid question.
Okay.
How did Mar get all that land in bottom right?
Mapping error.
Okay.
You mean
That's
they
a nice
own the
cluster
whole
island
sea?
They're expanding. It's like Hawaii.
No, I was trying to put the orange box on the key and it didn't work.
I feel they'll take the waste next.
Probably, yeah, they're moving.
Slowly
it.
take on the edges and.
They've made a Tilly sandwich.
Mhm.
Like large funds.
So, we're going to the Northern Expanse to get absolutely destroyed.
Okay.
I think it says it somewhere. Have you got the handout? I think it's like it's some number of hexes plus 1. I think it's 5 plus 1 per day. It will say in a bit. I think it's in the ship section. If there's a ship section.
So if it's 5 plus 1 hexes per day, is that just 6 hexes per day?
Yeah, but he's nearly a level 2 ship, and that'll be 7 hexes per day. So I'm explaining the formula, so I don't have to keep giving him the answer.
What is
6 hexes per
6
day.
hexes per day.
what is the monastery of the Earthen Palm?
That is where
And
we
the
met the
spell
monk.
monks.
That's where the book is.
Oh, wasn't it? Oh, I didn't. Okay. Do you have that girl that you were chatting up in Shadowguard on
I have
speed
everyone
dial.
on speed dials.
Do you want to let her know to let us know if she sees any people being weird
Red
going
robes.
through to the Northern Expanse?
Okay.
Bring,
If
bring.
she's not dead already.
This is gonna be
Hey,
awkward. I haven't
babe.
talked to her in months.
You ghosting her.
Are there more points of access to the Expanse other than those two? I take it there are.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go.
Is there any way up the back
Now within.
from the water?
The back is all cliffs.
So, yeah.
There's not like a convenient place to park a boat, but you could climb the cliffs.
Scale it.
Are there like other
You have
dedicated
scales
crossing
as well.
guards?
Can I just express how large the Northern Expanse is?
Yes, and it's massive.
Like, it's like 5 scales.
Okay, I'll send in.
It's almost as big as
Morgan.
Realm
Almost.
in area.
Looks like it's way more than 5 scales.
Probably is.
Okay, I'm gonna send in Morgan and ask if she's seen any red robes.
25 words.
Suspicious activity and to keep watch.
Where's her name? Morgana or Morgan?
You don't want to fuck it up.
I know.
Just say
No, if you do it Morgan, it's like
Morgan.
I think
Morgan.
Morgan.
Hey, buddy.
I think it's gonna take you a week to get in. I think.
I'm just gonna say cool. I'm just not gonna say her name.
Howdy.
It to me.
Time will it take to upgrade my ship again to level 2? Assuming we discussed before half the progression was done from
Yeah.
this port.
I think it takes 10 days. I think 10 days is what I said. 10 days and 3,000 gold. That sounds right.
10 days.
But let me double check.
Bridge on past your river.
That's a big bridge.
That's a
10
massive
days and
bridge.
3,000 gold.
That's a massive bridge.
That's a sizable bridge.
That's why it's got a
It's
tactical
squinty.
square.
It's Squinty Bridge.
Beautiful squares.
Yeah, I'm putting strategic points on there now.
No?
Oh,
So there's a strategic point there where the drakes come from.
where the drakes come from.
Yes. There's a strategic point there. That's all the points I've got on.
I don't even know if all those people are still alive.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
Yes,
if
so-
they respond.
Because when I sending her, does it actually go through?
If she's on this plane of existence, it works. If she's not on this plane of existence, there's a 5% chance it doesn't go.
Yeah. But if she's dead, it just doesn't work.
She might just, you know, this girl.
Yeah, she doesn't have to respond.
Can you tell if she
Listen.
received it though, even if she doesn't?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, they'd receive it even if they. Like, you could die and have your phone and you'd still receive a text message.
She's not phone now. What's a brain to
Yeah.
brain check?
No, you conjure.
Sending stone though.
No, it's sending a spell.
Oh, it's a spell.
Mm.
No, we didn't. Okay.
Have you seen any suspicious activity lately? People in red robes. What else should I ask her?
Hopefully
How
as
you
well.
doing?
If not, keep watch. And let us know.
Maybe mention something about there's an army.
Oh, bad
Keep
guys.
watch, an army might be coming.
Or is already there.
Is that less than 25 points?
There's gonna be your on this one.
I mean, they might have been doing stuff already because there was the guy there who defected to join the bishops,
Yeah.
who killed all of them.
Oh,
If not, keep watch for an army. That's all I'm gonna say.
In case you miss it.
Kill
the
immediately.
people in bright red and a white background.
19. Are we gonna go and visit them?
I guess see what they
Maybe.
say.
Don't know.
Go
Yeah.
go see Tidesmeet first. And then decide.
Okay. to remember which one was my fake last name there.
So, everyone have a nice time in Red Crest?
Lovely.
Yeah. Singed a bit.
Bit warm. Turns out you can now order Greg's from Just Eat. I just found that out today.
I was in Greg's yesterday, I didn't see you.
Oh, you didn't see me?
Which one? Are you still at the... You're not, but...
Not galleries anymore.
That's why I didn't see you.
I'll see what we're doing.
Also that.
It's maybe a bigger one.
Well, you wouldn't have been in that shop anyway if you was
Would
with
have been sent there for the
There's,
day.
there's a chance. Like you can always like pick up stuff from other shops. Like if you run out of stuff.
Trade secrets.
Yeah.
Wifey wrote back.
The past has been quiet. Have you any news of Sir Craster?
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask. Did we try tracking him? What happened? I don't remember.
I don't think we
I don't
did.
remember. I don't think you
We've
did.
been tracking
Yeah.
him for months.
I think you had a cursory like walk down the mountain. And you're like, oh, he's not here, and you went back up. And that's as far as I
I think
remember.
you were a wolf, Rana.
Yeah, we
was a
ran
wolf?
after him
Yeah.
in the snow, lost the scent.
Oh
and
yeah,
then
that's
just
right, I
left.
remember that.
We got
Oh!
Barry as well, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Barry, the ghost
Barry,
horse.
ghost horse. Ghost camel.
Ghost horse.
Moving camel?
It was a horse.
It was. I thought it was a camel.
I thought it was a camel too.
I thought at some point you were a
I'm
camel.
going
I
for
think
it.
it was Orgar with messing around a little bit. Yeah. Pushing the limits of Barry. So, it's going to take you 7. Are you going to Tidesmeet?
Yes.
It's going to take you
We were on red.
7 days. Sail to Tidesmeet.
I
Roll
don't know what to
70
say.
7 D12s.
I'm just
No,
gonna.
truth, we lost the
Yeah,
scent.
I'm just gonna reply back that we haven't heard any news
Two.
at all.
Okay.
Or find
We will take
anything.
this in turns or just last one.
Or bad trackers.
Day 1 was a 2.
Was
Yeah,
it
it was
12?
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Day 2.
9.
What?
Day 3.
12.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
okay.
God damn it.
On day 3, Naren, can you give me a perception check?
Oh no. Oh no, Dragon's gonna
Yeah,
come.
the red dot's not looking.
Why would you say that?
I spoke ahead!
I see nothing.
What
That's
did
an
you-
8.
It's an 8.
Well, I mean, if it's
The
not
day
a real
passes
day.
uneventfully.
Oh no, I don't like that. That's worse than
We
seeing
need to stop
something.
assuming things are bad. Okay? Go in with
Day
positive
4.
intent.
Day 4.
Thank you,
There's a
Bob.
1.
1.
Positive intent, lads.
Okay. It's only a 12 that stuff happens.
Okay.
Day
6.
Day 6. It's a 1. And day 7.
10. Okay.
Have fun. Roll.
So I'm experimenting with a new mechanic. So you've been on a ship for a week.
It was a scurvy.
No, no. You've been on a ship for a week. You've been getting up to shit. So give me one conversation that happens that exposes a side of a character that's never been seen before. Give me one conversation, some or all of the characters have, that strengthens their friendship, and one conversation, some or all of the characters have, that increases tensions. And if it's good, I'll give something else.
I mean, we can't all have robot legs.
Listen, man, if you put in the time and effort, you can have continued.
I proportionally all off now. We're still.
You could get extra long profile legs.
Y'all make fun of me already for an extra toe. Look at, she's got metal legs. She can make herself as tall as she wants.
And I look cool doing it.
That's your
Did that
opinion.
work?
Isn't that what we got?
What's wrong with that?
Like all 3.
Take
tensions were raised.
Oh yeah, okay. So tensions were raised. So let's have one where some or all of the characters have that strengthens their friendship.
But you're not actually that sure, I'm sorry.
I know, I am pretty sure.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. This mechanic may be going in the bin.
Oh no, I feel bad now.
What is one conversation which exposes a side of a character that's never been seen before?
I also like pigeons.
Sky rats?
Never seen that before. Never saw that.
See, you thought it was just bears.
He's a 3-dimensional character.
Okay, so you get to Tidesmeet. So 7 days pass, and you sail up the coast past the peak, round past, you can see the green well off to your left hand side. You sail up past Deep Shore and Estuarine, past the mouth of the Aspian, and you can see all these like ships going back to and fro. You have
we
to kind of
pass close enough to the peak that could I like turn into like a big eagle and fly over it?
you have to. It would take an extra day if you wanted to do that.
No, I wasn't all there. I just thought it might have a wee look.
Yeah, so you pass by the mouth of the river and you can see all the ships going to and from Belos and going all up and down and round. You have to kind of sail through the shipping lanes and stuff, which is a bit hairy. And you sail up the eastern coast and up to Tidesmeet. So Tidesmeet is like on like a beachfront essentially. The Seaworth house is a little outside of town. Like outside of town enough that you can sail up to it and park the boat where you can see the house and you could see the boat from the house.
I need to get the photo up while my siblings' names on it.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
So, how many of you? I assume you're going like up to the house, right?
Yeah.
How? Who are you bringing?
The army. Surround the
We
house.
Question.
Don't
How
let-
big do these houses look?
They like the in Tidesmeet is kind of a mix.
Okay.
There's ones that are like regular size, and then but like the Seaworth house is a legit like halfling house. Like it doesn't look very tall.
Question. Can he input through the door?
Probably
You're
not.
gonna have to go and see.
You crawl through the door.
Keep here.
Is there a keep here?
Yeah, is this a
Enticing.
strategic location?
Is Tidesmeet a strategic? Is it just a village?
Trying to
It could be a
turn my
strategic
whole
location.
village into an army base.
Is it like a Murloc village? Is there all like the houses on the stilts and stuff?
No,
That
no.
is racist.
Does
Uh,
it look like they have
Oh,
like
that's
defenses?
racist.
It's pretty much just a small village.
It's just
You
because
can't
they're
really
halflings.
get much of an idea without going into town.
Okay.
There is a jetty by the Seaworth house. It has a small rowboat on it with one sail. Grab the Seaworth ship, the Otter. Yeah, there's a white house. Who are you bringing?
I'm just gonna tell to crew in the army. Take your day off. Go have fun in town. Do some fishing if you want.
Hey!
Fishing!
Try not to spill any information.
Still what information?
Exactly.
Like, well, I mean, like, what's okay to spill?
Oh.
Wow.
Do we have to use fake names?
Yes.
Are we from the Malevolence?
No!
Maybe agree on your own. Let's have a crew vote. New ship name. Disguise name, of course.
The Malevolence!
How many of the crew vote for that?
All the crew vote for it. The soldiers do not really partake, they just start with spam.
Okay. Sure, that's the new fake name we're sticking with.
Cheering in.
Are you still Captain Drake?
That might change. I don't know.
Come
Why
on,
do you
Drake.
need a fake name here?
Just in case.
Halfling assassin.
Just don't go around telling anyone you're the rightful leader of Scale this time.
This
Yeah.
time. It's been months.
Yeah, no, the ramifications are still going on.
That is true.
So, like, I mean, like, are you bringing, like, Febreze with you? Are you bringing Zorgar with you? Are you bringing...
They're all
Farrell
playing
was-
I can
cards.
come along.
Febreze brought Grandpa Seaworth a present.
Okay, yeah, Febreze probably does want to come. That's fair.
Pharaoh can choose to hang out with the crew or me. I don't care.
Family full of halflings, they'll take anyone.
I don't know what does Farrell do.
Does Pharaoh know Salty? Have they ever met?
No. He's like, this bit small. I'll probably go to the tavern.
Sully doesn't like pirates, by the way, you should know that.
Not a pirate.
Not a pirate.
Last time. Not a pirate.
Corsair. Smuggler. Very different.
Merchant.
Merchant.
My dad said the same.
He pulls on his admiral coat and he's like, dignified salesman.
Okay.
I assume Kaladin will probably come with.
Yeah, he probably does.
Because he's not comfortable with the army.
No, he's not.
And I assume he's not a big drinker. He is.
No, not really.
Well, probably not after that time he woke up in the ditch.
Probably not.
Oh yeah. That wasn't drunk, was he? He just got thrown in the ditch.
No, you're strong.
No, he just got knocked unconscious.
It was us who were getting drunk and falling in ditches.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he slept in a ditch. Kaladin got thrown into a ditch.
Do I still have my keg?
You still have your keg, yeah.
I should write that down.
Yep. It's not big enough to keep in your beer.
What was it? Keg of mushroom wine?
Yeah, it's called Maeve.
Maeve.
M-A-E-T-H-E.
Okay.
So the other thing Emma was asking was about Eaststrath's politics and their impact on the Seaworth family.
Yes.
So your family hover on the kind of periphery between working class and middle class. You have quite a nice house, but it's mostly because that's the house that's been in your family for generations. When you were younger, after your parents passed, things were pretty tough because the government imposed new fishing taxes to squeeze more money out of the traders coming in. There's nothing the traders were gonna really miss that much, but it had a big impact on how much money Grandpa Seaworth was able to bring home. And then later on, they kind of backpedaled that law and swung it around because they wanted to make use of the fishing resources, so they made it lucrative to be fishing, at which point you actually have quite a lot of money, and Grandpa Seaworth still has money saved from that he uses for emergencies and things. But that's been it, so it's been kind of back and forth. Yeah, so is it all of you guys plus Kaladin and Febreze?
Yes.
And Zorka?
Are you bringing Zorgar with you?
I don't think Zorgar's gonna fit through the door. Gonna be real.
What's the other dragonborns coming
It's a
in?
hobbit house.
Yeah, how big is he again?
He's 7 feet tall,
Seven.
but he's like
Round.
bulky as well.
Yeah.
He weighs like 300 pounds.
I'm sure I'll find a place
And also
to-
copy and armor.
Is there
And
like
there's also
a pub or something that's
Yeah, there's the
normal
tap
size?
house.
Yeah.
That's why Pharaoh and the rest of the
We
crew
could
are
just
there.
stand him outside, like the mountain or something.
Guard the door.
Eloquently Penelope is following.
Yay!
Cool.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Eloquently Penelope. Sorry, is Zorgar, like, I don't know what Zorgar does
He can
anyway.
come, I
He
don't
can do
think
what he wants.
To the Seaworth house.
he can, yeah. I'm sure they'll have fish, he loves fish.
That's the deal.
He's not gonna leave.
So do you have the ship drop you off, or do you moor the ship on the jetty?
It's the Seaworth jetty.
Yeah.
That's theirs.
Mm.
Probably leave it there.
Okay, it's quite big.
Does it fit?
It's fine.
It fits, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like when Tide goes out, maybe
The ship is on the
Landed.
side.
it's possible. Like something like it's difficult to kind of gauge it because it's not a very big jetty, and it's designed for smaller ships. So like when the tide goes out, your ship might ground itself, but it will presumably refloat when the tide comes back in.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, so it is so you get off the ship, and there's like the house, the jetty is here, and the house is here, and then the village is kind of here, and there's like a road. So you all troop off the ship, and you march up to the house, and then the soldiers and the crew head off down the road to Tidesmeet itself, and they leave the rest of you guys at the door. So the Seaworth, it's a medium-sized house. It's about 10 feet tall.
Okay, is there 2 stories?
Lydia would know.
Is there 2 stories?
No, it's a bungalow. There's an attic, but Gramps doesn't let people in the attic.
Can I see it?
If you stand up, your head will go through the roof into the attic.
How high is the door?
It's so it's a square blue door. It has a fish knocker on it, and it's about that tall off the ground.
That's not that bad.
So Ruak's head is
Yeah,
like
it's about
just...
Rurak height. Yeah.
Okay, he's fine.
It's fine.
Fine.
There's a small wood nearby.
So there's 3 feet on the other side of the pub.
And there are 2 rose bushes outside as well, one larger than the other. And yeah, you're just standing in front of the blue door with the brass fish knocker.
Oh,
Kick it in.
no!
Roll for initiative.
Grandpa, there's someone at the door. Should I get it? I'm getting it.
Should I get it?
And then the door creaks open, and then there's a small halfling boy there. He's about 13 or 14 years old, and he opens the door. What is the order? Are you arranged by height? Are you arranged by mixed rank?
It's by height. You can see everybody.
Yeah, let's go height.
Okay, so Lyda's at the front. So he opens the door and he looks up first, and then he looks down, and then he gives Lyda like jumps at Lyda and like tackles her.
Big ol' hug.
He's like, Lyda, you're back, Grandpa! Grandpa, Lyda's home! Lyda's home, Grandpa! Are you bringing Gek with you?
Yeah.
Grandpa, she's got a dragon or salad! Grandpa, I don't think they're gonna fit inside. Come in.
Oh.
How tall is this kid?
He's about 2.5 feet tall. Grandpa said you were coming back, but he was talking to a rock. I thought you finally lost it. And he like
He goes so far.
well, and he opens it, he pulls the door
Oh
open.
god. Right.
And it like judders on the floor a bit towards the end. He pulls it wide, and then
Are we all
like
getting in?
lets you all in. And Grandpa Seaworth kind of comes through the hallway. It is the house is about 6 feet tall on the inside.
Oh, dear.
Wow.
So you can stand there. You just have to crouch.
Okay, I guess I'll crouch.
It's not comfortable, but it's fine.
How big is the furniture? Like a light break?
Yeah, I was thinking.
How's the floorboards under his feet?
Stand.
Yeah, and Grandpa Seaworth comes out. He's like, I'm coming. What have I told you about shouting all the time, Finnan? Go get Nida. And then he kind of comes and like ushers you all in. He says like, hello friends, welcome to Seaworth Hall. Now this building was made for folk of rather shorter stature than you. Shoes off at the door, please. We won't be tracking in any mud. Weaponry at the door as well. Should that maybe stay outside? He points to your staff.
I won't set fire to anything. I should.
Okay.
Would I wipe my feet on
I
the
hold my
door?
hand over the flame.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
There we go. In we come. In we
Yeah,
come.
I was waiting to find out because I was on the dice there.
He's like Raffin and Mulbrin and Rurak, you are looking rather more plump than last time. I trust you're not depriving my granddaughter of food. In we come. Now don't let all the heat out. Naren, Caldan, and he points at me. He's like, oh my goodness, your eyes! Are you playing some sort of parlor trick on an old man? In we come. Is that all of us? Gek is like, he's got his spear and his gourd, and he's like,
This is gag.
I'll tell Gek to put his spear in the door with everybody else's weapons.
Tell me
No.
to keep it going.
keepness.
No, leave door.
He
keep the knife. It's fine.
shoves the knife into the door
Oh.
and props his spear up, and Grandpa Zeroth is just like,
Hangs the guard on the
Sorry,
knife.
he's still getting house trained.
that's all right. In we come now. Yeah, he leads you through the back room. He says to like Naren and Zorga, he's like, try not to knock anything, and watch out for the cobwebs up there. Through we come, and we can take a seat in the dining room, and leads you through there. He says, the Dragonborn, they may have to sit on the floor. Everyone else should be fine on the chairs. Now, the armchair is mine. As long as we all remember that, there'll be no fallings out.
I up that armchair.
It's a really nice arm. It's like a really old. It's it's got like the sort of extremely cracked blue leather.
Oh.
It
Would it
looks-
fit a wreck?
It would be a squeeze.
It would be a squeeze, okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to be rude.
Yeah. So he leads you into this this long rectangular room. It's got a big like feasting table at it. It's like more like a feasting bench for most of you. It's got an assortment of stools and chairs. There's the armchairs at the head of the table.
It's so nice to be in a normal sized place again.
Uh-huh.
Okay, crabs.
Well, it's not too bad.
Yeah, so this house is difficult terrain for anyone other than Lida and Direct.
It's cozy.
It is cozy, it's very warm, it's very warmly lit, there's like candles and stuff, it smells of spices and like roast chicken. And then Lida's sister comes out, she is a little younger than Lida, she's got like long black hair, she's kind of got like a pinafore on. Is it a pinafore? It's like she looks sort of like she's dressed to work at a tavern. He's like, oh my, what a curious bunch. Nice to see you, sister. I'll put the tea on, Grandad, will I? He's like, yes, dear, yes. Better make a pot, 2 pots perhaps. And she goes away, back to the like you pass through the kitchen on the way into the dining room.
Get ready for a shot of tea.
And then
There you go.
he kind of ushers you all into like
We've never
this
had a
long
tea
table.
drinking competition.
That's true, actually.
So it's like the table is about this high off the ground, but it's quite high chairs that they use. So like when the Dragonborn are sitting down, it's a comfortable table height and everything.
Right.
And then Finnan's brother, Lida's brother comes back and he's like sits down with the thing. He's like, he looks really like energized. He's got like curly blonde hair, and he's like, Lida, do a spell. Show me a spell.
Oh god, okay.
Are you really a dark elf? What's that? He points at Gek, and Gek goes like stands up.
Calm down. Okay,
What's gonna do?
friends, sit down.
He picks up a fork.
Yeah.
What's that?
And Finnan looks a bit like kind of shaky.
He's fine, you won't kill you, don't worry.
Okay. Grandpa said you killed a dragon.
Yeah.
Is your fork made of coral?
Yes.
Why are your eyes like that?
Just fly the answers out.
Which one?
Game show.
Space.
And from the other room, when he asks if your fork is made of coral, you can hear Nautilus going, ah, you petulant git! I'd have your hide if you stood but a foot more, and you hear him fall over. There's like a wet clap.
The only spell I have is not
Getting
gonna
so that
destroy the
doesn't
place
make
is
me
dancing
fall.
lights, so I guess I'll take that.
He's like, oh, well. He's
Let's make him spin around.
his like his jaw is like, oh.
We can do a wall of fire.
Not inside the house.
Okay.
Lida, do you have magic eyes? And Grandpa Seaworth is like, Finnan, if you can't sit politely, you could go do your reading. And he's like, okay, fine. Please, Grandpa, please. I'll be quiet, I swear. Are you really a prince?
That's an impolite question.
Yeah, Grandpa Seaworth is like, yeah, very polite. You can't just ask people if you're a prince and stuff.
Casual racism directed at Malford was swiftly ignored.
And he's like, sorry.
Really?
Sorry, Lida, how long did you get to stay for?
Till I was there for.
Depends how funny this is.
If this is a safe haven forever.
No, we're
Tea
not
time.
staying.
Stay for tea.
Oh, it's a very safe, no harm has befallen anyone in Seaworth Hall.
Don't say that. Don't say
Yeah,
that.
he
Don't say
tends to
that.
follow us, so we're about to break a record.
Don't say that! Should we stay the night? I don't know.
Is it physically possible?
Well,
for us to
there's
stay?
a tavern.
Oh yeah. And a boat.
And a boat.
And a boat.
There's a lot of bedrooms. There's small bedrooms. There's a lot of them.
You can sleep in the hallway.
The entire hallway.
Yeah, there's lots of hallways and stuff. It's like it's similar to like a hobbit hole sort of like lots of rooms and kind of grid-based corridor system.
Is that above ground?
It's above ground, yeah. It's like an actual house.
Okay.
It's got like windows and stuff. You can see out onto the sea and See the boat and stuff.
And we need to go to the Northern Expanse, so I don't know how long we're going to be staying for.
Why are you
this
going there?
night.
It's a
Army
book.
fighting.
There's a book. I have a book. I'm reading stuff at
Oh,
the minute.
look at you.
It's a play. It's The Crofter's Wife.
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with
Did we
that.
bring Febreze? Yeah.
Yeah, Febreze is just like she's just like fuming and silent. She's like, you shouldn't. It's quite good. It's okay. You know, it's pretty boring, but yeah, it's pretty boring. Like, yeah. She kind of sulks, and then Netta comes back with 2 pots of tea, like big pots, and she has an assortment of cups and bowls, and she pours tea, and she pours like bowls of tea for the Dragonborn, and cups of tea for everyone else. She gives people a choice. They're pretty big cups. They're like for the halflings they're like this, right?
Oh, right.
So they're like mug sized for humans.
Okay.
And yeah, and you all sit down. And Grandpa Zeroth is like, I think Ethel is coming around later. Will you stay for tea?
Yeah.
Stay for dinner. I've got a bunch of mackerel the other day. It's great. I've got a pie in the go. What have you all been up to?
Got put in jail again.
No. No.
Finn's expression drops a bit.
We got falsely charged for something.
Save the Baron
Again.
of Rel.
After clearing
Rel?
yourself of charge.
Alathor.
Well, we were in Alathor.
We said it in unison. That was. Do they do that a lot?
Yeah, very insane.
Why don't we say things in unison?
I mean, we could.
Yeah, we could. Can we start doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were in Alathor. The Spire had a little thing for me to do there. We did it.
Mm-hmm. That's where your fancy stick from.
Yeah, I got my fancy stick.
Is the fire real? Is it fake?
Magical fire?
Is it real or fake?
Talk shit, find out.
Yeah.
It runs out. It's fake! It's fake! It's fine! It's fake! He comes back and his hands are covered in soup.
Oh.
And Grandpa's here like, Finn, go wash that. Clean yourself. He goes off and you hear like water running. And he comes back with like clean hands. And
Do you want to go to the Spire when you're all that little dude?
I don't know, because we've already got a wizard in the family, so maybe I should be like a knight or something. I could go and join the Iron Legion. Do they take halfling?
No, maybe.
Maybe.
Could be a druid.
I could be. What's a druid?
I'm a druid. There's not many of us left.
What does that do?
We kind of look after the trees
I like trees.
and bears.
I've never seen a bear before. I don't know if I like them.
Turn into a bear.
There's no enough room in this room for you to turn into a bear.
You can turn into like a small animal though.
Try to
Yeah.
bird.
A squirrel.
I want to turn the bear though.
Yeah,
I'll
you
save that
can
for
put
later on.
Turn to a
You
black
could do
bear.
a
I want
bear
what
cub.
could
I'm gonna terrorize this
Maybe.
I turn in a bear cub?
Yeah.
I'll turn
Sea
in a bear
bear.
cub for him.
He's like, ooh. Wow. Okay. What can you do?
Me?
What can you turn into? Can you turn into a dragon?
No. I live
What magic can you do?
I'm
No,
the only
Sam.
person here you could have asked for magic and cannot provide you with magic.
You can jump.
Just the
really high.
magic of his
He
smile.
fights real good though.
Oh, that's good. Are you a knight?
No, my brother's a
Hey, are you a
He's
little
a
thing?
sailor.
Do you not have like a big long
Oh, that's
you got, like,
what kind of ship have you got? Has it got this
Can you breathe
sort of
fire?
rudder?
You can see it out the window. It's part.
Oh, it doesn't have that sort of rudder. You should get that sort of rudder. He starts talking like really in depth like sailing chat.
Oh.
It's moors,
Oh,
not
I
hard.
don't know what you're saying.
Just in case we have to pretend to be sailors.
This kid knows more about boats than you do.
Is that true?
Have you got double masts? How fast does it go?
Very fast.
Space
Fast.
is baby.
Has it got guns? Has it got cannons?
No, it's a
What
small
about harpoons?
merchant ship.
A merchant? Oh, are you a merchant?
Yeah.
Nice.
Go
What do
deliver
you
those
sell?
goods real fast.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So whatever we're given, different jobs, different things.
Oh, you're like a merchant for hire?
Yeah.
Oh, like a courier?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like a courier.
Yeah. How is that? Is that fun?
Yeah, it's great.
You get to fight many dragons?
Apparently so. I fought one
Doesn't
so
do
far.
much of the currying right now.
Oh.
I used to be
So
the
who's in charge of the
full-time-
couriering? Do you need anyone? Do you need someone to be a courier?
If you would like a job on board.
No.
Finnan's like,
No,
like, Finnan!
Take him on
Finnan!
this ship.
The third little kid's life for
You've still got your education to take care of. Yeah.
I was just going to recommend after your education.
Hmm.
You can
Okay.
come from a
How
fishing
about you
village.
stop
It'd be fairly easy
talking?
to get a job.
Stop
on a
talking
ship.
to my family.
What's your name? I'm Finnan.
I'm Naren.
Got ants. It's close.
Oh, no.
What can you breathe? Do you breathe lightning?
I breathe fire.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is that not pretty useless at sea? How often do you have to breathe fire on people? Can you like do you like
Coolest thing I've ever done with it was melt bars to get out of a cage.
why were you in a cave?
I was kidnapped.
You were kidnapped?
Yeah.
Jeez,
we
being
were
a
all
merchant
kidnapped.
sounds dangerous.
Being any of us
I
is
mean, yeah, we
dangerous.
were all kidnapped.
Where are you?
Hmm?
Where are you?
Oh, dwarf for you.
I'm an Ocella.
Alright.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, where are you? I mean, like, what's your job? Are you a courier as well?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just have fun.
That sounds great. I could do that.
Girls just want to have fun.
And what about what? How did? Is that a big glove?
No. It's my arm.
Sure.
I lost it. So I've been
Are you Etherforged?
No.
Oh,
I just didn't have an arm and I made one.
you made your own arm?
I did. You wanna see it?
There you go.
He like starts filling in the fingers and
made
stuff.
your
Yeah.
own arm. One arm.
Wow, that's really cool.
Thank you. You want a little shaky soundstone? It sounds like a chicken.
It does sound like a chicken. It sounds like a chicken.
He's a lot brighter than Gek, isn't he?
He's like 14.
How does Gek feel with his noise box getting taken away?
It's
Or do you take out Gek?
No.
Oh,
Gek is like shaking his as well.
okay.
They're like, one sounds weird. It isn't. It's a weird chicken.
That's a whale.
So what's a whale? Oh, a whale.
Yeah.
You know what whale is?
I don't know what a whale is. Yeah. And then there's a knock at the door. And Grandpa's is like, "Oh, that must be Eth." And like Finn is like, "Lydia, can you give me an insight check?"
Oh no, family tensions.
I'm not that good at inside.
8.
8. Yeah, you don't have to be particularly good at insight to see that like Finn's expression kind of drops and kind of like slumps a bit. She pinched my cheek.
Oh no.
And you can hear voices like hi, come. Lydia's here and Lydia's friends. And Grandpa's ears comes back. He's kind of like pulling women along with him. She's a halfling woman. She's got like thin brown hair, rather a prodigious nose, fairly elderly looking, and kind of thin and wiry. When she comes in, Grandpa's ears like, everyone, this is Ethel. This is Raffin and Muir and Naren and Malbrin and Zorgar and Rurak, and he claps Lydia on the shoulder, and this is my eldest Lydia. And Ethel's like, well, hello everyone, it's lovely to meet you all. Freddie's told me a lot about you. And she sits down next to Finn, and she kind of pinches his cheek and says, hi Ethel. No, hi Finn. How are you doing? How's your reading going?
Can we just appreciate Zorgar versus...
Oh my god.
Yeah, and Grandpa Stewart is like, shall I get you a drink? Ethel, would you like water? Tea? We've got tea on the beam. She's like, just the water would be nice. And he's like, okay, Finn, can you come and help? And Finn's like, yeah, okay. And he gets up and goes with Grandpa Stewart. Neda is nowhere to be seen. She like brought tea in and then disappeared again. So it's just you and Ethel.
This is the awkward silence around the table, but.
So what did you do?
Well, I'm a seamstress. Faraday tells me you're all adventurers, delving into dangerous ruins and stuff like that. Have you found anything exciting? Anything I can see? I love crystals.
What is it?
I love crystals.
Yeah, crystals.
I have a jar of blood.
Maybe not that.
What sort of blood is it?
Bug.
Bug blood.
Yes.
What sort of bug?
I'll show you what I've got here. Is I have to keep these for my party, obviously. But
Yes.
I showed like the diamonds.
Before the party.
No.
Sorry.
Thank you. Can I insight see if she actually nicked any?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, halflings can be slippery, just so you know.
Natural 20.
She gave it a go.
These keep Linda alive and other people alive.
Oh well,
so
yes, they're very important.
Yes,
aren't
definitely. Put them back in their little
Keeps
thing.
him in his beard just for future reference.
Why did you say
Safekeeping.
that?
Also, what are you doing?
I don't think I have any.
That's an interesting place to keep them.
Yeah.
Why do you do that?
It's safekeeping. People don't usually reach into my beard, so I was like,
It would
you
be
know what?
unusual, wouldn't it?
It would be very
What else
unusual.
have you got?
No. I've got this knife, as you can see in here. I'll put that back in there. And then we pinch the bottom of the
Did you make that dress?
Yes, yes.
Lovely.
Yes. Getting a little, but you know, that- good enough.
I'm
She's
keeping
got
an eye
a-
on every
like a
half in
necklace on.
here.
It's got like an eye
Racist.
on it.
What's your necklace?
It's just a trinket film. It's quite nice. I like the design.
Is it magical?
Why did her insulting me again?
Are you asking her, or are you trying to like
Sure,
remember?
I'll ask.
Well, I moved here recently, and then I saw him in the tap house because he had come to visit Netta, because obviously she works there. And if it's just, you know, it's love at first sight.
Is your step grandma?
I get not yet, but
Your granddad's very proud of you, Lila.
Sounds like a
And then she looks
massive
at you,
butt
she kind of like maintains eye contact. Do you love him?
I think she is a massive butt.
what?
Do you love him?
He's my granddad.
And she kind of pulls a little like
Oh no.
doll out of her pocket.
Oh, gam going bad.
And then she like looks at you, and then like there's like a flash, and her hair is all seaweed, and she's got like this like pale blue skin, and she said, "Then you'll hand over the stone, else you meet an unfortunate end." She flicks the doll, and then from the kitchen you can hear Grandpa go, "Alfred, did you hit me?" No, Granddad, I'm pouring the tea out. You are on thin ice, young man.
So it's just us with the old lady.
Currently, and then you hear footsteps as they're coming back.
What is
I'm
it?
still
What,
a
what,
beer
what
cup.
crystal is it?
How much damage does it
The-
do?
Which lady is this? Fuck! Which one is
Is
it?
this one from Brinewood?
Come a long way.
Oh my
What
God.
stone is she on about? Oh, the Arcus stone. Do I still... You have your beard knife.
I'm a beard knife. I
Oh.
can call my hammer if I want to.
Just blow her head off. If she kills Grandpa Seaworth, we can resurrect him.
That's true.
Is it alright if your house gets a little banged up?
She's like,
No!
Okay.
she's like fiddling with the doll, and then Grandpa Seaworth and Finnan come back, and they've got like, Finnan has like bowls of like crisps and snacks and stuff.
I'm gonna sending in my head Melvin and say, can you pickpocket that doll off her?
That's clever.
Where's she sitting in?
She is sitting at so there's the Grandpa Seaworth's end of the table, and she is sitting like kind of next to him.
And I am
You are midway down the table.
on the same side or opposite side?
Roll a d100.
Also, when Grandpa Seaworth comes back in, does she turn back to what she was like?
Yeah, it was just a brief flash.
60
How did I fucking know this Ethel lady was gonna be a bastard?
Is she still holding the doll?
She's got it Like she had it in her hands and then she put her hands under the table.
That was a 66.
66.
Relatively.
Oh,
Two,
Of course.
2/3.
Then yeah, you're on the same side. I was like,
Same
how's that-
side,
is that- how did you get 66 on the D20?
She didn't tell me to roll a d20.
Yeah, exactly.
How many spaces up?
How many spaces can you log on
She is
for
about
each?
5 feet away.
So is there anybody... Who's between us then?
It is probably Lida.
You just nudged me.
I don't know what to do.
I could look
I'm
very
gonna-
cute and maybe she'll be distracted.
So you're currently a bear.
Sea hag,
A bear
so
cub.
I don't know.
You're a bear cub. Wonder if that impacts your stats.
That's what I'm wondering. Because it doesn't say. So, maybe I could. I mean, I reckon a bear cub would still do you nasty.
You're a bear cub.
Yeah.
I never thought about this. Whenever you change into an animal, how old is that animal? Can you decide?
I don't know.
Or is
This
it
is the
your
first time-
age
this is the
related
first
to
time
the
I've-
animal?
I guess it's just an adult one.
Yeah. But we turned into a cub.
Okay, so
Okay.
they brought what they brought through with them?
Grandpa Zeworth has bought a pitcher of water and like a selection of cups.
Okay, so
I'm gonna pour some tea for the old lady.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna spill some, drink this stupid bitch.
Okay.
And kind of make a bit of a mess and be like, shoot.
Okay, give me a sleight of hand check.
And then, oh, that's pretty good. 20.
20. Okay,
And
yeah,
then
so
I'm gonna excuse myself to go and get something to clean it up with.
okay. So Lida goes to pour a cup of tea and then she goes, she's like, oh, darn. And Grandpa is like, oh, and Esther's like, oh, that's quite alright, yeah. I'll go and get something, shall I, to go and mop it up?
I'll go get it, it's fine, it was my
Oh,
fault.
well, I'll come with you, you know.
I really insist you don't need to.
You're both taking too long, I'll go.
Wild card!
okay.
You
Grandpa
don't know
Zeworth
where
is
to
like,
find it. This isn't your house, you don't know where to find something to clean it up.
Finn's like, I'll show you, I'll show you. Well, let's go.
Right,
yeah,
I'm coming with you.
Okay, so the rest of you are there with Ethel and Grandpa Zeworth, and he's like, they're like holding hands, and you're just making small talk.
Can I contact Nautilus?
Yeah, yeah.
The old head. Nautilus, I need you to contact one of the archers on the ship without making noise. Can you do that?
The ones in the tap house.
Did they go to the tap house? I thought they
Yeah.
stayed on the ship.
No, they all went to the tavern. You told them you could have a day off.
Told that
About time.
You're talking to everybody.
Shit! I suppose you can fly now.
Nope. I fell over. Punch that kid for me, would you? Seems like a right git.
I will in a bit. Again, we've got
Okay.
bigger problems right now.
Oh.
First you
did
offer
hear
him a
the-
place on your crew, now you want to
lady?
punch him.
No.
evil lady in here need to silently get a doll out of her hand? Got
Ah.
any plans?
Stab her?
I have no stabber implements on me. You're
Oh yeah, I am the, yeah.
Yeah. You are the implement.
Are you screwed? Nothing for it. Pal Nollis in there.
Cheers,
I'd just like to point out to Malkin that there's now no one in between her and the...
There is not anyone, but
One of
gonna
our
do.
hands is holding
I'll
it.
get that for you.
Yeah, okay.
I'll
make it
punch
easier
it in the
if we-
small chat.
Okay.
So how long have you known each other?
Well, about 3 months, you know. So then
A few months.
uh,
It's been a happy few months. That's nice.
Why did you end up moving to Tidesmeet?
well, you know, I used to be up in Rel, but then, you know, times have changed, people was good anymore, so I just wanted to see the world. So I came down here. I thought, I've got a lot of family ties in the area.
Do you?
Yeah. My grandmother was from here.
Was? Is there anyone who still lives here? Anyone Grandpa Seaworth here might know?
I'm afraid not. They all moved away a long time ago.
Strangely
Isn't-
convenient.
That's basically the person you got lost from.
No. The person who got lost from was a sea
Who worked
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Um,
If there is who you think it is.
And he just
Got
said she's from
disguise
Reddit.
hat. We're all sibling.
no. This is, I'm going to go outside for some fresh air. Just for a second.
Okay.
Close the front door behind me.
And set it on fire.
Where's Luda going?
I'm going stealthily so that people don't notice.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to cast Alter Self when I'm outside to look like the old lady.
Okay.
What old lady? The old lady?
The old, as in Salty's girlfriend, old lady.
Okay, right. We're about to fuck with Salty's head.
Yep.
Your poor granddad.
I
What
know.
did he just get as soon as you do that?
Oh, is that a little gap?
Where's
Yeah.
the door, Jake?
Oh,
The door.
Yeah, you might be right.
And also our weapons.
Yeah.
How about
Where's my
we disguise you
Where's my
as
tumbling
your
part?
little brother, and then
that
so
sounds good.
you pretend to be and go run up to her and go, I hate you, or something like that. So kind of like pretend attacking and then try and look it that way.
Or we could just try and put Brennan up to it.
How sneaky is...
Because
How
I
sneaky
feel like
is
she might
Gap?
be able to see through
How sneaky is Gap? He's
disguises
pretty
somehow. I don't know.
Can I ask him to be as stealthy as all his training has led him to be? Go fetch.
Training.
Before he met me, all his stealthy deeds.
Are you putting this doll that is my whole grandfather's life on Gek's hand?
No, I'm preparing for an encounter. He's got to go fetch the weapons.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. Gek, I need you to quietly, without being seen.
How are you doing this? How are you telling her?
I'm whispering in Draconic.
Okay, give me a deception check.
Was the last I saw the doll in her hands and then go under the table?
Yeah.
Are her hands up at the top of the table now? Or?
One of them is.
It's not good better.
Like a bear comes fall on the floor, crawl under and...
Could just be a pest.
That's a 13.
Can I do that? Can I start...
Weapons are there.
Because I'm still a bear cub, Jake,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Can I sort of start, snuffling towards the table? And see if I
Her
could...
face.
Well, I'm just thinking, if I can get under the table, find out if that thing's there,
Yeah.
then I can maybe grab it off her
As
when
a
she's
bear signal,
Bear? A bear signal, that's what we need as a group.
My hammer. Does
Yes.
it beeline or does it go round?
I'll just live in the
It
woods
takes
and
the easiest
shine the bear signal.
It takes the easiest route.
It be like.
It beelines.
Oh, great.
Hang
Nice.
on, I
Spread
look, I'm
magic
perfect!
hammer.
There's just one corner I'm gonna nick.
Don't worry,
No,
Gek's
go
on
through
it.
her.
Her head. Or it could be like the sharp side first.
Oh, wait. Fuck, is the head of the table next to the door leaving the room?
There's two doors.
The door to the front door, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is gonna have to be a feet. Absolute feet from deck.
Yeah, put it all down to Gek.
Tell her to do a roll.
He's not doing the main goal, he's
That's
just
the kitchen.
for combat. He's going to go fetch their weapons.
Is that the whole house?
There's
Oh,
more house
okay.
to it. There's a door there.
Not all of our weapons come to us.
Right, so what are you wanting to do?
Oh, wait.
I rolled a 13.
4. I forgot what I actually did. Oh, for
whispering
sneaking.
to Gek and Draconic and...
Deception.
I mean, they know us. They're just they're a little confused. And I was like, there's no need for whispering, friend.
Ooh.
No, it's alright, Gek is
Yep.
just very confused. He's like a little kid.
Hmm.
You wouldn't have had to even whisper it.
What is it?
No one else knows Draconic.
No, that's a dumb idea. It doesn't actually make any sense. I was just wondering, could we have him turn into a rat and put him through?
So what did you tell?
So
Oh,
he can
God.
take Ralph out.
Oh my
Don't
god!
be as
Genius!
incredibly stealthy as possible, not
So,
get seen,
I could
and
go in
fetch the
between each of
weapons
them.
and wait
Yeah.
until things to kick off to run to me with them.
Okay. So you want him to fetch 2 tridents, a great axe.
Not
Two
all the
shields.
weapons. One trident will do.
Just a pointed stick, that's all you need,
Who else
boy.
needs their weapon? You.
Do I have all my weapons?
Oh,
Mine's a bit
Can
heavy.
I-
I'll
You
do
at least have your arm crossbow.
Jake.
It
Did I
depends.
put away all of my daggers?
Jake.
I don't
A
know.
lot.
How many do you keep on your person?
If I cast reduce on
10.
somebody, does their stuff stay the same size if I want it to?
I don't know. Read the spell, see what it says.
I don't think it says.
Uh,
I'll double check though.
6.
6.
One of them turns into a fucking sword.
They're like all like kind of like.
Have you got
Crossbow
like
armor.
the Arathorn thing going on, where it's like you got boot knives and you probably have your weapons. Like it's. I assume you're in whatever configuration is comfiest for you all.
Damn it.
So,
do I see the little mannequin, little thing, little toy doll?
actually, can I change what I told Gag?
Yeah, what do you know?
Do I have my hand axes on me? Because that'd be comfortable for small little things.
Yeah, but they are noticeable as weapons.
Yeah, that's fine. Gag's pretty small. And he's sitting directly across from her? Or I am.
You are
You
sitting
are.
directly across from her. He is sitting next to Grandpa Zero.
Can Gag see the doll?
No, it's under the table.
It's
I mean-
smaller than the table.
What?
Oh,
Probably.
you probably was it? Yeah. So if you wanted to get the weapon, you'll pop down.
I don't need the
Where
weapons
is
anymore.
Get back in your seat.
Okay. So they're sitting there like, you know, we went to the tap house the other day, and it was actually quite a good bard playing. You know, I think his name was Domino or something. Was it Domino? He was good, wasn't he? Yeah, you should see him next time you're in town for Breeze. And for Breeze is like, yeah, okay. Ethel maintains a reasonable amount of eye contact with Fabrice.
He's just the one who changed about her whole evil plan.
How about just don't?
She just bartered the whole situation to a conclusion.
Alright, I'm gonna come back for it because unless I can't think of anything else to do.
Right, so we just need to chop our hand off, right?
I guess we may as well try sneak, and if that doesn't work.
Sneak and do what?
Yeah.
I like
While
to
she's
prepare an
holding.
Oh,
action.
she's a shoulder.
What is your action?
My action is to cast Hold Person on her, and that's if things kick off.
That's if things kick off. Okay.
They can
Also-
literally not move if they're.
Oh, why would you do that then?
They're like paralyzed.
Well,
Grandpa Zero's like, I feel quite
Right.
tense.
Like, so-
Okay.
Right, I'm coming back
Oh,
for it.
oh.
No.
What?
He's being squeezed.
Could we? If I cast gaseous form on Grandpa Seaworth, would he get
Paralyzed.
hurt?
I think so.
Paralyzed.
I think the doll would still.
But they may, like, it might be
Oh, I
like
cut
a,
myself.
like a nerve shock or like that.
Coming back for it.
What's the little notes here?
Yeah, Finnan's there. He's at the bottom of the table. He doesn't.
I'm gonna send them off on a menial task.
What we need
This
to
isn't your your kid.
Sure, I
Can't tell
guess.
the dude.
What do you get him to do?
I'm gonna ask him to fetch me something, but something that'll take him a while. Do you have any
Go to the tavern.
any ale?
Hey, I think we maybe do. Yeah, I'll hang on. I'll be just in the kitchen.
Actually, do you know where the tap house is?
Yeah, it's down the road.
Yeah, do you think you could go down there and
Get
have
me a
the
glass.
special ale of my friend? I'll pay you for it.
He's but let us home.
How
As
much
Grandpa
is the
Zeroth
tap
is like, go on, Finn. It's the right thing to do. You know, it's a good thing. But let us home. Where's Lydia gone?
I'm back at the table.
You back at the table. You let her come back. Are you dressed as her?
No,
No, you're just back as yourself.
Subscribe to that plan.
I'm cleaning up the mess.
Jake, was your mouse and a little bit under your foot.
Are you like trying to see where the doll is while cleaning it?
Yeah, sure. I'll try and figure out where she's holding her, holding the doll while I'm cleaning up.
Yeah, she's holding it. So she's holding her left hand with Grandpa Zeroth, kind of like squeezing each other's hands and stuff, and she's got her the doll in her right hand, kind of under the table. and she's like digging fingernails into it and stuff.
So is the kid going?
He's like,
I'll give you 5 gold.
How the fuck am I even supposed to
5
give her
gold?
the
Okay.
thing when
Yeah, okay.
How's her hand
I'll-
like oriented?
What do I have to ask for?
Is it like just hanging,
Farrell
or is it like
now needs a special ale.
locked away?
Well,
I
who's
don't
Farrell?
know.
What is he
I
like?
don't know either. But
You'll recognise the big dragonborn in an Admiral's coat.
Oh, he sounds cool. Okay, right. Okay, he goes away.
Question about the spell hold person, Jake.
Yes.
Do they twitch when it happens? Is it an instant? They're like whatever pose they're in is like the exact same pose that they.
It's like yeah, it's like they hold the pose they're in, and they can like try and move against it, and that's when they would start twitching and stuff, and they'd like like their jaw would tense. No.
Wait, last thing.
Paralyze and chop
Last
off hand.
idea.
Done.
well, we don't need to do that if we just get it out of her hand.
Can I see anything
She's
on
paralysed,
the
that
table? Can I
doesn't mean
see
she's
it in
a
her
move.
other?
Yeah, it's in her right hand.
It's in her right hand under the table. Does she know that I'm under there? She's seen you.
Did she see
Then
the
she
bear
can
cup
pick
going
it
to the
up.
table? Yeah.
Two hands.
Well, she might not have been. She might
Just
just
holding
holding
it.
There's a wee stuff in the bear
Dressing
cup.
out.
I'm trying to look extra cute while I'm doing
Okay.
it. Like, wonder if I could, because she's got it in her hand. I wonder if I can
Just fucking grab
If
it.
it works across dimensions, just separate it. Like plane shift to another one, to run up to her.
bite her.
Into space or something.
You distract her and I'll bite her.
Get 2 bags of holding.
No, just have the amulet.
I don't know what to do, man. Someone needs to start something.
I don't know.
Paralyze. It's
Maybe
the
worst
best
case
plan.
scenario, we rather
Mm.
so.
Rick.
Paralyzed.
Okay, when is that?
The whole person.
And I'm ready to
Yeah.
like jump
It's an
on
action.
her arm so that she can
Yeah.
do
What do I have to do?
check.
What save does she need to make?
Oh, sorry. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. What is your DC?
17.
She makes her save.
Ooh.
Does she feel
Use a
anything?
luck
I got
or
nothing.
inspiration or anything?
Can everyone roll for initiative, please?
There's nothing like people against me have disadvantage on wisdom, is there? No.
I got 15.
Come on, why you do this? Why you do this?
Take those last.
Right, initiative. Oh, I'm a little bear. I need to make it. Jake, I take it I'll do less damage as a bear cub.
Yeah. Whatever dice you would normally roll is a d4.
But then again,
11.
11 for the
You fit in the smaller space now. That's fine.
Right, who else has a number?
see, I can't even summon my bears or
Right,
anything
here.
because it would be
11 for Rurak.
11 for Rurak.
Are you rolling
Who has the highest of dex between
I have a
Rurak
plus
and
1.
Plus 1.
Okay, roll for
God.
12. Rurak's above.
Rurak's above.
That's a 15.
15 for an Aaron.
Plus.
Dex.
Can someone roll for Zorgar?
I've got 5 for initiative.
Stefan has 5. Melvin, what do you get?
10.
10 for Melvin.
Right.
Not Dex.
Animals.
Dex.
Is it Dex?
Yes, you did.
Whatever.
It's 0, isn't it?
Yeah, 7.
7 for Zorgar.
Yeah.
This is a druid. Brenna.
Nope, thank you.
That's right. Ah, I didn't see those. There they are. Which folder is it? It says 0 for Dex here. Do we need these? If not, who wants to take them?
Politics one.
I have that.
Okay. Maybe you just take all of them.
Yeah.
Jake, where's the wild shape thing on here?
What's the little table?
I can't remember. Where's the wild shape bit?
It's in the extra bit.
Extra.
Oh, okay. This one is handy. This is not going on little
Oh no, I can't. I was going to turn in an elemental, but I've got to use both my Or how many did I get? Did I get 3 wild shapes?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I might have this in this one later.
There's not a lot of space in here. Yeah.
No, I know. I don't think.
Graham, Seaworth's neck jerks in an unhealthy fashion and he falls from the table.
Oh dear.
Unhealthy fashion.
He's dead.
Do we hear a snap?
Yes.
Okay, I'm on it.
I can do it too.
So that was
That's great
your action.
restoration.
Lydia, it's your turn.
It's like spare the dying.
With my
The
Oh.
kid
Yeah.
looking from dying.
She assumes her
See.
sea hag form.
Ooh.
Alright. I was not prepared. I can't fireball in here.
Can.
Remember we told Grandpa that danger comes to us?
Yeah. This danger arrived before we did it.
This danger expected us.
I'm gonna cast.
Yeah, fucked now, witch.
I'm just gonna.
In front of one, what, 1, 4, 5?
And Neda walks back in
Uh-oh.
and then screams.
We're gonna totally trash this house, aren't we?
Yeah.
He's dead now.
Yeah, more than that.
Right.
Fuck it. Chill touch.
Chill touch. Okay, hang on.
Or.
Right. Someone run the 30-second timer.
In fact, actually, I'm going to do frostbite.
Frostbite. Okay, what needs to happen for that?
You cause any frost. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. 4.
Okay, so she fails that.
Do you what's to do with cantrips in terms of like how often, like it's not the same as the spell. It's quicker than casting spells.
Whatever the action is.
Oh, okay.
She takes 3 damage
3 damage.
and has disadvantage on her next weapon attack roll.
Okay, remember that.
But I don't think she even.
Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Can I just fucking tackle her? Or is that would be an action?
It would be an action, yeah. But you can.
I just want to claw her.
She's like human sized now as well.
Or bite her.
Yeah, you just scrabble at her?
Yeah.
Okay. So Lida, what is frost? Is it like a ray of frost? Or?
Frostbite. It's just something. You cause numbing frost to form on one creature that you can see within range.
Okay.
So it just kind of.
So Lida like goes like that at the hag, and there's like this like frost starts like working its way up her cheek, and then she like scratches her, and then it's what would it do? It is.
It's starting to react now.
Because we were active.
So is the width of this room just 3 squares
Yes.
With a table.
with a table in the middle?
There's a table in the room. It's all difficult terrain.
Is it once it's difficult terrain? Doesn't matter
Yeah.
how bad it is, it's difficult terrain.
Until it becomes impassable, but it's not impassable.
But it's also a difficult terrain for her.
It is also difficult terrain for her, yeah.
So movement is halved in difficult terrain, right?
Yes, it is, yeah.
I'm gonna go. So can I like move past them in this direction?
Yeah, you can like jump on the table.
We'll have to do that actually. I'm gonna, just in case I don't have enough movement because it's difficult.
Let's just put
Is that the table?
that's the table.
Am I under it just now?
I guess technically, yeah.
Just in case I don't have enough movement, I'm going to use a bonus action to dash. And I'm going to go around to here.
Okay.
Would I have used my movement? 30 feet?
10, 20, 30. Yeah, it would cost 40.
Okay. And then attack with Palor.
Go for it.
Is that just a regular roll?
It's just a regular attack roll.
Does it dash and use your action?
Bonus action for
I might just stay as the cup.
22.
22.
Yes.
I can't
And I'll
really
do it with
tell
2
anything
hands
else.
as well.
Okay.
Let's see if it's in-
Does that hit?
That 22 does it, yeah.
Sweet.
22 hits by handling.
I get my sneak attack on that. Because that is within 5 feet.
She is.
So I need 4d6, please. No, that's wrong. No, it's correct actually.
Okay.
3d6 then. There. That one. That's the sneak attack. And then d8.
I'm wondering if I should turn into anything at all.
Is Grandpa Sea worth a living creature that has 0 hit points?
No, he's definitely a dead creature.
That's what
Killed Grandma.
You
Like
guys
his
next,
his where you can see that his head is like almost like perpendicular.
This is also cold damage.
Okay.
That was it. Oh, that's good maths. That's a 20 plus 6. 26.
26. Okay. So Malbrin hops up, like steps onto the table and does like a roll over it, and like back and like shoves a knife into Granny Forball.
Has she gone in combat yet?
Not sort of. No, she has. She took like a ready action.
Okay.
Are you doing anything else in here?
No. No.
Okay. She is going to move 10, 20, 30 feet. And she's only left Lidda's range. She's got a.
Did she not go across the table?
I can't do a spell as a reaction.
She
can I?
moved there, then stepped on the ground to see her, and then moved there, and then.
Yeah, so.
But they're all within range.
Yeah.
We're
That would
right.
be attack of
Not
opportunity.
right.
Oh yeah, sorry, you're right, yeah. So yeah, so she so
Stepped
1, 2,
on
3.
something.
Yeah, she
So it
stepped
would have
on.
been literally everybody's here.
Yeah, so Rurik has an attack of opportunity. Nara has an attack of opportunity. Gek does have an opportunity. Yeah.
Can I do a spell as a attack of opportunity?
I think it has to be a melee attack. I think.
Can I smack her? Oh, I don't even have my
How-
staff.
Yeah.
Melee
Cup of
attack
tea.
Yeah.
can't be a cantrip, like lightning
I
lure.
don't think so. I think it has to be a.
Remember, you guys don't have any weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I suppose I can grab her.
I think it has to be a basic punch.
Alright.
It's like they can still always pass through.
If someone wants to check that, they are welcome to.
How about beard
Me
knife?
Beard knife. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Could I use a hand axe?
Yeah. If you've got one.
Yeah, I do.
I'll go for a beard knife.
Okay.
That was an 18 plus things to hit.
That hits.
You've got a beard knife.
I do have a beard knife. What is what's a knife?
It's a D4
D4 plus anything?
Twatting your hammer.
because all the weapons
I
are.
don't have it just yet.
Oh. Would I have my staff?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Is it plus dex? Strength?
It's plus either, whichever one you want.
Alright, it's 5 points of damage then.
5 points of damage.
There's a 16, but
16 does it, yeah.
okay, good. Get those 2d6. Yeah. Okay, that goes
You get one action. Yeah.
10 damage.
So I can only use.
10 damage.
Naren hit 29, so I'm assuming
Yeah, that will still hit.
Does he get like the double or just the?
If you got 2 hand axes. No, I think it has to be just one.
Yeah, make 1 melee attack.
Yeah.
Naren does 8 damage.
Okay.
Who's she?
I do
She
have
is
a dagger,
there.
but I don't think I'll be able to hit.
I want to try something.
Should I try hitting with my dagger? I have a dagger.
If you go on, you can go for it.
I don't know how this works.
You roll a d20 for hit. And you add your strength or dex, probably your dex.
Yeah. 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
So you claw at her and then she like leaves and you like pull a knife out of her and try and cut her and you miss. And she steps onto Grandpa Zero's dead body and then backs out into the hallway and she like snaps her necklace off her neck and throws it down onto the ground. And it turns into like from the necklace comes this like big like white alabaster stone man and he's covered with like eye slits and he's got like this big eye in the center of his chest.
Is this breaking the ceiling?
Huh?
Is this breaking the ceiling?
Yeah, it, like busts into the like the
Attic.
there's not there's just like dust and roof shingles and stuff like that fall. And then he will get to act.
Is he a large creature then? Did you hit?
Yes.
Hold it for
Jake?
for bear.
I don't think there's
Divine
really-
intervention
I've got
does
an
not
idea.
state if it's an action or if it's a.
That might be
A cantrip more for character rather than usefulness, but actually I think it's going to be right useful now.
I think he rolls for an initiative, he acts with now. He got a 1.
Can you 7 leave out without long rests? Oh, I understand.
So this guy appears. Where's my Ichi? Sort of like that. Then he is going to act. So he appears, he bursts forth from the amulet on the ground, and then all of the eye slits on him open up and start emitting all this light. And I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
What's the true shot?
15.
15?
11.
11?
15.
15?
11.
11? 10?
23.
23?
And Gap made a. Is it a spell?
Uh,
Wait,
No.
Hang on. Even 11. Bullshit.
what did Zorgar get?
What did Zorgar get?
Because someone needs to run Zorgar as well.
So I got 17.
17. Okay, who got less than 15? Okay, the three of you are permanently blind.
Permanently blind.
Great restoration would come in really handy right now.
You cannot see, and you automatically fail any ability checks that require sight. And attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attacks have disadvantage.
Now, can you Google something for me?
Have I got one for blindness?
Fred can't see it.
Just so I've got a
Divine
cantrip.
intervention. Is it an action?
See the guidance cantrip?
Yeah.
This is just for
Oh, I
future
have to
times
see
where you
everything
touch somebody
cast
and they
spell
get a
on it.
+4 on saving rolls.
Mhm.
Could I
Not just
cantrip like everybody in the party before we went into somewhere?
It depends how long it lasts.
I'll check. It just makes it better to do. Duration concentration up to 1 minute. No.
I don't think I have one for
I think
blindness.
you can only cast it once.
So yeah, so he appears and he flares this like huge white light and it goes like it's like a flashbang that goes off. And then most of you are able to shield your eyes, but so, like Muir's eyes, they go
Never mind, I found my
like the
answer,
stars
sorry.
go dark.
is the answer yes.
They're still like black. It's just all the purple nebulas are gone. And everyone like Malvern and Liz eyes are just misted over. And the Sea Hex says, "Hand over the stone!"
No.
It's her turn over.
Huh?
It's her turn over yet?
That is the end of her turn, and the end of his turn.
Where is the big dude?
He is that black thing. He sort of made his own space.
Oh, right, okay.
So next up is Zorgar. who is not blind.
We've also create restoration.
Can my little spider do?
Oh, hang on. Who failed their? Who got less than 15 by more than 3? Less than 15.
Hello.
Okay.
Okay, Ollie, that's fine. Well, Gex blind as well.
Yeah.
Because technically you get +3 because there are nearby. If you're with him.
Oh,
10 feet of him.
oh, then Get got a little fucking got
14.
14.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same as us.
Yeah, it is Rorgar's go.
Can my little spider dude, because he's got a head on him, be used as a guide dog?
Maybe.
Making long-term plans already.
Am I allowed to use an inspiration to reroll that save, or is it too late?
Roll a d20.
I do that as well.
Yeah, sure. Go for d20 and see if you can.
13 plus 2.
That's free.
15.
Plus 3, yeah. So
Yeah. Okay.
Is it just a save again?
Yeah.
21.
21. Okay. So it's only Muir that is blind.
And game.
Not any
And
inspirations.
Oh no, don't forget.
Perfect. Oh, no, I have to, yeah.
I don't have great
No.
restoration prepared. It looks
No
like I've got
control
this.
Z for you.
No, sir.
Right. What is Rorgar doing?
Zorgar is going to ignite his. He doesn't have his axe.
He doesn't have his axe. He's got his big glove. His glove does a d6 when he punches someone.
He's gonna punch this fucking beastie in the face.
Okay. He can't.
Oh.
Because he'd have to go one. He'd have to step on Grandpa Seaward.
What happens if he does a flying punch? Can he try and knock it through the wall?
Give me an athletics check.
He is proficient in this, isn't he?
Yep.
Athletics.
Yeah, yeah,
13 plus 18
18. He can like tackle.
to try and knock him through the wall.
He can try, yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, the big guy gets a 23 to resist. So Zorkar leaps at him and like spear tackles him into the wall but doesn't break him through. There's just a huge like man imprint there.
Cool.
So that means Zorkar is
No, this is. Yeah.
he's on Grandpa Seaward.
So it's something.
Who is running for Breeze, by the way?
Yes.
You're running for views.
Do you guys have a Febreze card?
Not me.
There's one on the sheet.
Oh, wait, no, I have it.
Okay.
Um,
Raffin, is your go.
Right. I'm currently under the table.
You're currently under the table.
Right.
You're
So-
more like,
I'm just trying to work out what I'd like to do is I thought she was still at the table, so I was going to bite her using my training magic thing,
It's all retainers like
which does a lot of damage.
So
So she is. She's. Which one is she?
She's the weird dice.
She's the weird dice. And that's the big thing in front of her. And who is this?
Sorgar who tackled the big thing.
Oh, okay. So. Ooh.
Messy situation.
yeah, it is, yeah. It was something like a doorway.
Is it closed?
Uh,
Can you see through?
I just wonder if I'd be faster
it's
going
close,
round that way.
Maybe.
Because I can't. My plan was to bite her. I've got this. Because I obviously don't have a weapon, but I can. I thought I was going to see if Jake would let me bite and claw her, but as wrath and not as because I've got bad lady. Yes.
Right.
But I can't get anywhere near her, can I?
Not really.
right, wait now.
Right. I'm going to cast moon. I'm going to turn back into wrath and I'm going to cast moonbeam on. Because I can cast it inside. I can cast it on there. It's going to hit both of them, isn't it?
No, it's one square.
Right. We'll do it on her then. Or
Okay.
what do you think? Her or him? I'm right in her. Yeah. Better than her.
Okay,
Okay.
what has to happen?
Right, moonbeam is. Hold on. I've got it here. Right. So 40 foot high cylinder, 5 foot radius. That's right. So the first time they enter it, or if they start their turn there, it's engulfing close to flame, blah blah blah. 2d10 radiant damage on a failed Constitution saving throw.
Okay, what is your spell save DC?
My spell save DC is
Probably 18.
Where does it go?
It's 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom bonus.
8 plus my proficiency bonus.
Plus your wisdom bonus.
Right, my wisdom mod is +5, my proficiency bonus is +4, so +9. So 8 plus 9, is that right?
Yeah.
What's the other thing?
She fails her save.
She fails her save. Right, so I then do, I think it's, because I was casting it, sorry, I normally I'll cast it
But it
level
was
10,
max, right?
Okay.
because that's what's
If
on the
there's some
thing.
things that you
I
can't
might have done it higher, so
you get
with
something. Like if
3d10,
you've got a plus 10
Um,
to dex or something.
Okay.
20 and
Uh,
Right, okay.
yeah, so, oh no, sorry. Oh no, just I said third level. It seems to have defaulted to 5th now. We'll say 3d10 then.
Okay.
Good. That's a 10 in it. It's 6. 9, 15, 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay. So, Krafen kind of emerges from the table and turns back into himself, and he waves his hand and whispers, and there's like this white circle draws itself around her, and then there's like this column of moonlight, and she kind of like burns away her skin and stuff, and then Neda screams, and she runs into the kitchen. So it's Mirror's go.
Yeah, I'll throw out my little spider dude.
I don't know where his name is. I think he's in there.
And so I think he can sleep back.
What's going on?
Can you see the giant thing?
Yep,
at
yep,
the
there it
bottom
is,
of
yep.
Yeah, okay. Right, now, if I point forwards, would I hit it if I threw...
No, little to the left. No, still more. No, more. Yep, there.
Thank you. Is that enough to...
No.
No, God damn it. Should I try?
Acid everywhere.
Make sure you yell duck before you throw it.
What are you trying to do?
Hit the big guy.
With
Reduce.
reduce. Do you not have to touch them to reduce them?
That's a good part. That's a good part. No idea
Which direction it is? Just charge him. Over
Not
the
gonna-
people,
not gonna
the
do that.
table,
That's fine.
the tea.
Ray of
Salty's
Frost.
dead.
Ray of
In the
Frost?
general where I remember him being.
Okay. Make a ranged attack roll with disadvantage.
17?
Don't hit.
Wait, plus fail. Plus fail. So, 27.
Don't get 27 hit.
So that's 2d8 plus 6.
Jake, am I allowed to cast Misty Step as a bonus action and then also cast another spell as a bonus action?
Has to be a cantrip the other spell. You guys know bonus action spell. But yes.
1, 6, 12 damage.
12 damage.
Frost. Chilly damage.
Okay.
That was done.
And then Mr.
I went like this.
Spirit guy, he's gonna
Try and write on the paper.
force cannon what's the thing over there.
Okay.
Uh, 21.
21 will hit.
So that's 2d8 force damage when he's pushed back 5 feet. 1. 9 damage.
9 damage.
Mhm.
Not the big guy.
And he's
He's pushed back. Okay. The wall caves.
Is that the outside we're seeing now?
That is now the outside, yeah.
Sorry about that.
So, those are still grappling. So moves with them. So after Mirror's turn, it's Naren's go.
Aaron is going to pick up Gek
Okay.
and charge using dash.
Okay.
Can I squeeze through there?
It's difficult
Like
to
I'm
find
on
you.
large. Yeah, that's why I'm dashing.
it'll be like
Oh wait, if I pick up Gek, that's the outside.
that is
right?
the outside. Yeah.
I can bust through this bit of wall or squeeze past him.
Yeah, he doesn't. You can try and squeeze past him. Yeah.
Will he get an attack of opportunity? Has he been knocked prone?
He has not been knocked prone. If you leave his range, he'll get to attack you.
I'm going to try and make it. Is this window?
There's a window. Yeah.
I'm going to try and make it to that back wall and smash out of it.
Okay. There is more house that way.
Oh, is there? What's
Yeah,
the
no, it's
window
quite big.
lead to?
Why wouldn't you try just go behind you?
Behind me. There's a wall.
There's a wall. There's a window.
Is
There's
there?
one window in it.
Does it
There.
lead outside?
It's a window. Yeah. So does it? Yeah. Yeah. It's an exterior window.
Because you said that was
Yeah,
window
I
too,
would
but
just
it's
rather be able
indoors.
to-
Decorative indoor window.
I'd like to break out the nearest exterior window.
Okay. So Naren bundles Gek under one arm, barges past Rurak.
That's okay, go on.
Give me an athletics check.
Make a what?
Into
Athletics.
the wall.
Yeah, I go into the.
That's not so great. 5.
12. 12 is just like you have to like it takes all your actions and bonus actions, but you can break through the window and get inside.
Bottle of
Do
something.
I have any movement left after that?
Probably not.
Since you left, you lost the wall out the window. Oh, just
Yeah.
okay.
I'm going to action search.
Okay.
Dash again.
Okay. Yeah, everything that's not inside the Jenga is perfectly normal movement.
7, 8, maybe 9, 10, 11.
Dashing only gets you another 30 feet.
What? That's you. He's not on difficult terrain anymore.
Yeah, but you already
Yeah, but
moved
it's
your.
30 feet.
Oh, you don't get movement again.
Yeah. You
Ready
get
to
your
use
movement
my
again. But are you just seeing how long it is?
I'm very confused.
Dashing doubles your movement.
Yeah, I was-
You've already used 30. So
I
now
was
you're
trying
only
to dash the first time when I was breaking out.
Oh, right,
I was
okay.
trying to use my action to dash.
Can
out
you
of
okay,
it.
sure.
dash before you move?
Yep.
And then action search means double my movement.
Yeah, but you've already
Action.
moved your full movement.
No, he's saying he wants to dash.
I didn't
before his
realize
movement.
you were dashing the first time. So that'll you've got if you're using your action search and dashing again, then you've got a full dash so that you've got 60 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you got 12 squares.
So I dashed.
Make it
Inside to outside.
Give
And
us
so he's
some
moving
idea.
from the second
Probably,
dash
yeah.
of his action surge.
Let's move all this
Go
kind of
further.
So,
Yeah.
6.
How
12.
did you get out there?
I
You broke
smashed
your window.
one of your windows.
Hence why there's a broken wall and window.
Okay. So Naren bundles Gek under one arm, and from everyone else's perspective, legs it.
I'm trying to keep him calm while dashing through.
He's
a
freaking
window,
out a bit.
and I'm shaking his good to him.
Gek says keep Nif.
That says what?
Keep Nif. Naren says no, keep Nif.
No, Darren was not expecting evil hack.
What?
Seaweed lady.
Oh yeah. So it's Naren's go. Rurik, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the window and I go, point up to the sky, I'm like, alright, I can really do with your help here.
You got cursed last time.
Alright,
This is a separate thing.
please work out for me here, dude. I would like you to restore my friends and allies to health and life. You know, Grandpa's dead and all that. And destroy our enemies, these two. Aye. Come on! Please! So he's a divine intervention.
Go for it.
7.
7.
2, 0, 0, and 7.
0, 0,
Holy
okay.
shit!
Is
Oh
that
my god!
awful?
That's amazing! This
Oh.
What?
That's,
Okay.
that's a curse.
Okay. What is everyone's health?
Oh,
I was more being like,
No one's
Like
taking
this.
this.
Okay. Yeah. So Mirror can suddenly see again, and from what Mirror sees is a giant bolt of lightning. That there's like a huge peal of thunder, and then you can see outside the window the sky goes dark, and then
salty
This bit here
poorhouse.
explodes. There's like a huge column of lightning.
Oh, nice.
And it like there's a bit that sparks off and jumps into Grandpa Zero's body, and then you see his neck click back into place, and he like breathes again, and there's a charred remains of a hag and a giant stone man.
They're
It's
just
my
dead?
intervention, man.
Yep.
It's ridiculously strong.
We should just go kill that dragon.
I can't do that again for. I can't do that
Well,
again for
it
7
was like
days.
a like.
And they'll quickly
what?
recover the
What's
dog.
10 in
the-
100. It's
10,
1 in
Uh,
10.
the doll is
10.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
1 in 10.
1 in 10.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't do that again for 7 days. For 7 whole days.
That's easy.
Fucking Christ.
I was ready to get my rage on. Now they're just dead. This is great. I fucking love you, Rhea.
That's good.
That worked out great!
I can see it again. The sunspots.
Yeah. Okay.
Go.
I'm
This
gonna run
is
over-
it, yeah.
I'll run over to Sully and make sure he's
Go,
doing
big man!
okay.
Yes!
He's like, what happened?
This poor witch has got.
Seaworth Halls.
The lady you
That's
were in
hardly a
love
hole.
with
Ethel.
was a sea hag, and she killed you.
Ethel killed me.
But you
Now
were
you're
brought back to
back.
life by Altheus, the Lord of Skies and Storms!
Is the body of that eyeball thing still there?
Yeah, it's like
Someone to take his eyeballs or something.
it's just like all the eyeballs have closed over. It's still like it's not destroyed. It's just it's currently immobile. But she is like a charred witch.
It wasn't Neda that was.
Yeah, Neda was in there screaming. She's still screaming. She's
Neda!
screaming.
It's all fine.
And she kind of peeks out, and she's like, "What was it?
He's alive.
Grandpa, you were dead." He's like, "What? I was dead. Ethel killed me."
That didn't happen.
This all happened within like what, 6 seconds?
Yes.
Yeah, it was about 10 seconds.
How far did the little kid get?
He comes running back.
It was kind of like, Cecil! Get her! Dead.
Yeah, Finnan bursts back in. He's like, "What's going on?
So far.
There was a storm. Grandpa, are you okay?" And he like, it's all a bit emotional. Everyone's crying. Who's that? He points at the witch.
Ethel.
Can I lift it?
Ethel was a huge witch.
Language.
That's your family with him.
He's 13.
He's just freaking out a bit.
Can I lift
Never
the charm?
trust anyone that
Can you lift the
does
char?
that to
Yeah, give us an investigation check.
Smell like burnt seaweed in here.
Smells very strongly
This
of
is a
brine
good
and
lesson
seaweed.
as to why we should never leave our weapons at the door.
It's a stupid house rule.
16.
You may have broken my house.
He's alive!
I am still in charge.
He's instantly schooling you.
Hey, I
Mr.
only broke the window. Everyone else broke everything else.
Only that window's been there for 300 years.
What about that wall?
The wall with me.
The wall's been there for 300 years as well.
I did everything else.
Yeah, the roof
I
was
hate
right.
brought you back.
It's raining inside.
How are you feeling, Mr. Seaworth?
I'm feeling I'm stressed.
You're stressed, that's fine.
Physically.
Why don't you go and somewhere, what are you doing?
Then go make some tea.
Linda hugs Salty.
Okay.
Then she hugs Rurik.
Oh.
And then she hugs Finnan.
Yeah,
and she
Finnan,
hugs Ned.
Finnan doesn't let you go.
Oh.
And Ned gives you a big hug as well. There's a big family hug.
Can you see?
Yeah, the Ned was a big hug.
Right, good.
I did say danger follows us.
Mm-hmm.
Insulting.
I can't believe it's over.
Ultimate bang!
That's
Bam.
the quickest fight we've ever had.
Wow.
Actually, no, I still think the Pyroblast.
Oh,
And
the
water
pirate
turtle
ship.
loop
Oh, yeah.
combo.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
better.
Short before it happens.
So Ned goes, she's like, I'm gonna put the kettle on.
How are we gonna fix this house?
Right, should we drag
Yeah,
these
what's
two out
going
of
to
the
put the
house
kettle
then?
on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, me, you, and Zorgar drag his body and big
And they're
thing
just
out.
definitely totally dead, right?
Yeah,
Sure.
give the thing a good kick.
Is the thing like alive or
It's
have
on
arcane
top.
energy or
It is immobile. It is physically immovable.
it's immovable? We can't move it.
You cannot move it.
What's it made
Salty,
of?
you've got a new decoration for your house.
I don't want it.
Was
Get rid
it?
of
Is it? Was it just like
It's sort of
it's where the wall was, right?
Is it like
yeah.
an
It's
elemental
basically it's like standing like where the wall was, but it's just the arms are crossed like that, and all the eyes are put shut.
or- What's it made of? Is it like
Stone.
flesh? Stone.
Stone.
No.
Where's the
Do-
item that
do-
was summoned from?
If I don't have something prepared, how long does it take me to prepare it?
10 minutes.
Because there's a cantrip, if I'm right, that allows me to.
You can't change cantrips.
Oh, can you not?
No,
you
you
pick
choose
cantrips
them,
and
right.
you're stuck with them.
I actually had a point.
Chop the hag's
Huh?
head off or something.
16. She's probably got some loot. I don't know what it is. I'll let you know.
You didn't expect her to know.
I didn't think that far ahead, to be honest.
Is that doll still about?
The doll is gone.
It's gone, okay.
You find like bits of like charred like straw.
Okay.
All ruined. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that.
You to Ethel.
Yeah. Alright, Ethel's gone.
Lorgar, let us ask for the hag's head to be chopped off, just, you know, save some energy.
She's pretty much a charred skeleton.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's fine.
Well,
You still want the skeleton dismembered?
yeah. Yeah.
So go
Snap it
alright
off.
with defiling bodies?
I don't know.
Naren!
That's a good question. That's a question only Finn can answer. Right?
How about Naren takes the axe and then
Now I'll do it.
He probably won't give you his nice one. He'll give you like his old battle
that
axe.
hand axe.
That'll do.
Yeah.
I'd rather use a battle axe.
Pocket knife. Let's go.
Beer knife.
Spoon.
Just-
I'm just going to.
Yeah, like a regular person's head.
Nice.
Comes straight off. There's like spinal fluid comes out, but it's like seawater.
So one, put the body somewhere, put the head somewhere else, just in case. I'm not
I'm going to
risking
chop
any.
ropes. Well, do I want to chuck the skull in the ocean?
Why
No.
don't you just like ground it down?
Bone meal.
Turn to spices.
Why am I being instructed to do this? I don't know how to do that.
Deal with the head.
And the body and
Both the times this witch has showed up, she's completely.
Finn was like, I don't want to be a merchant. Merchant doesn't sound being.
Why did you pick up my career out of all of these careers here?
Well, I don't know what she does. She's a wizard. I can't be a wizard anyway, so she's already got
could
that.
be a wizard.
I could be. I can't. I'm not good enough.
Could be.
No.
This is a good time for career talk.
You can be whatever you want to be. It's not about what you're good at.
And then it comes back with tea. She sits down, and this is like the first time she's like actually sat with you guys the whole time you've been here. And she just sort of she pours herself a cup, and she just sort of looks into it like that. And everyone just sort of sits there with their cups of tea in the rain.
So that was eventful.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Rather it was Ethel than me. I'll never love again.
Yeah, it was all fake from the beginning. But,
Don't worry, you've still got good.
That's
No one loves me. No one really loves me are witches. They start crying.
Granny Caesar wasn't a witch.
Granny Seaward wasn't a witch. Granny Seaward was. I miss Granny Seaward. Granny Seaward would have never killed me.
That's the truth. You
Uh,
people are dangerous from now on.
Okay.
I know it's annoying and I know it's hard.
Nana looks at Grandpa Zero and she says, should we tell him? And Grandpa Zero nods. And she goes away. And she comes back and hands you a letter. Where did I put my letter? And Grandpa Zero says that's where we wanted to talk to you about. So it was with the
Dear sir or madam, you can miss so PPI.
Yes.
Is it Pepsi about that?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's behind me.
It's on the side.
Ah, yeah. There you go.
Thank you. Can you pour me some?
Yeah.
Jake, from leveling to level 10, I think I was supposed to receive an extra cantrip. I don't know if that's lightning lure.
you were no, that's a separate thing.
Okay,
Uh,
so I can.
yeah,
say
you
that
can,
now?
you can pick another cantrip. Yeah.
How's things, Luna? Grandpa's back. Hag is dead.
It's a hole in the
You got a new
roof.
letter telling you you have inheritance from.
Oh, I do have inheritance.
Oh, do you? What does
It's
it
not a
say?
good kind.
Good.
Grandpa Seaworth moves from the rainy end. He pulls his armchair around. His wet armchair.
Is there anything we can do to plug this hole?
It's like the hole is like 10 feet wide.
Big man, that was great. Can you cut off the rain, please? Thank you. We'll chat later. That was brilliant. That was so good.
We'll chat later.
Oh.
Is that dry chat?
There's a thundery rumble of agreement.
Do I know who the Pale King is?
Give us an arcana check. You've got no idea.
Do you have mending? Cantrip. Seems a thing you would have.
Does
I
it
have
do the root?
the wrong kind
It's
of
small.
mending.
It's like a small root.
I know. It's just for me because I get an arcane.
Oh.
Word's like, was that me?
No,
Was that
you,
the crossbow?
No, you did good, buddy. Did good.
Wow.
You did the wall. That was you.
People seem upset about the wood.
We can fix it.
Has anyone here heard of the Pale King?
Have we?
Hell King.
And was all four, or is it just
Pale
a straight?
King. Alzar's not pale, is he? He's Black Dragon.
It would be something to do with the ocean.
Oh.
Oh, that's my specialty.
Do you know who the Pale King is?
No idea.
Finnan likes the sea.
Finn is like, what?
Is it match any
Is that the letter? Grandpa wouldn't let me see the letter.
Uh,
Grandpa's here was like, Finn, go to your reading. Like, I'm not going to do my reading, Grandad.
just let him be.
Does it match any myths or anything? Sea stories or shanties?
Give us a
perhaps?
history check.
Oh boy. Is that intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't suppose it has anything to do with Altius, does it?
Nope.
Alright.
It's a 9.
The 9? No.
Haven't heard of from any marching buddies.
No.
Yep.
When Grandpa Seaworth goes away, he goes up to the attic. And he comes back down with a chest.
It's a hard word.
And he like, it's quite a big chest. It's like a long.
So like a normal sized chest.
Yeah, but it's like a long, narrow chest. Like the sort of chest you keep like a sword or something in.
Oh.
And he,
That's cool something.
Yes, open the
If you're fucking hands to yourself.
You've got enough for
he plops it down on the table.
If it's
Uh,
a fighting, it's fine.
And he says, I think it's got to do with that.
Can I open it?
You can try.
I try to open
It's got like a really complex lock
it.
mechanism on it.
Margaret. Complex lock. Back to the
It's
challenge.
like a hexagonal lock.
Does it have a question mark on it?
It does not have a question mark on it.
One day I'm gonna become the Riddler. Okay.
Does he not have the key?
Here's the one with the question mark on it, but the lock doesn't have a question mark
No,
on
it's
it.
not
No, I mean
salty.
yeah.
Oh, Salty's like, no, your dad brought it back.
Have you tried kicking it open?
Please don't do that.
It's like a metal chest.
Oh, right.
And it's made of this like black metal.
I can do something. I could heat metal, so it's really hot.
It has this sort of weird like
Just
specular
be
effect.
careful
Like,
with it,
like if you
maybe.
look at it, it looks like more
Check
three-dimensional.
for traps as well.
I checked for traps before I probably successfully opened it.
What was your? There's no traps on it.
Sweet. 27.
27. Hang on.
Cool.
No, 27 is good enough.
Do you have any?
Oh, yes I do.
That's good. Okay.
You've never heard this. You're like, you don't think 27 is good enough?
It doesn't open. What?
I put the details on the chest? Why do I note such a random mess?
Could I? No, I was just about to
It's
say.
the
Would you
chest
say
of
guidance?
awesome druids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Do guidance.
What did you get?
Oh, that's
Well,
a new thing.
27.
27 doesn't own it.
If I cast guidance on him,
You cast guidance on him.
yeah,
How much did you get for guidance?
1d4.
Roll a d4.
Guide my tools into the lock.
Roll to the left. Oh,
28.
28!
Doesn't do it.
okay. Good.
Can I learn guidance right now and give him guidance?
You can only benefit from one
Yeah.
guidance.
Not stackable.
Alright.
The
Inspiration?
The little hoop.
Well, I mean, I
What?
Can
You
you
know how
detect
locks have
magic
the
on
little
it?
hoop? Is it one of those locks?
I can
Oh.
detect magic
Can
on
I-
it.
built and it's just like
No, I can
That's
dispel it.
built in.
it's not padlock.
No.
That's why I was
Can I-
looking for.
Yeah.
Identify it?
It's not a magical chest. The chest has it like it makes you. It's unsettling to look at.
what does Salty know about it?
He says your dad brought it back. Not your dad. But his dad.
Wasn't where you knew my father. So.
You brought it back when you were wee. It was just you. It was me and your mum and him and you, and that was all. That was everyone. And he brought it back, and then he thought it was gonna make us rich, and he just put it in the attic. Because he needed to find someone to open it.
Mm-hmm.
So he put it in the attic. He's got his tea. He's like, and then he never found anyone. And then they and the chest was all that there was left. That's I guess why I kept it. But I think that's maybe what it has. He didn't say where he got it from.
Hail King, apparently.
Can I look at the metal work and
Yeah.
get anything from it?
Sure. Give us a Smith skills check with intelligence.
Is it proficient?
You are. Yeah, you are.
Oh, nah, I rolled a 5, so it's nothing.
Can I see if I've like seen the lock before?
You have never seen a log like this before.
Does it look meltable?
Does it look meltable? Maybe.
Can you try
It-
that?
Hold on.
If you melt a log, like you could probably melt it. It's made of metal, but that might
Damage.
destroy the log.
Unopenable.
You might be able to make. No.
Do I have anyone within my crew who's like chest opener?
No one that's as good as Auburn.
Oh shit.
Any symbols on his chest?
Is there any symbols
Any
on this chest?
clues to anything about it?
It has like feet on the chest, and the chest feet are like they're stylized to look like hands, like bone hands,
Bone hands. Fists or
like open hands.
bone hands that hold the chest up?
Yeah, like that.
Like, I'm assuming you stole it from another ship.
Maybe I don't
Because
know.
that's what you did.
Goodness, what? I thought Dad was a merchant.
Same kind of merchant as him.
What? How dare you?
God, was that a pirate? Dad was a pirate. Are you a pirate?
No.
Yes.
No.
Does that?
Smuggler.
No, I don't understand. What was that? Was that a pirate? No.
See, my dad stole to me, whereas I do arranged deliveries. There's a difference.
Do you know my dad?
No, I'm just clarifying with you. Pirates are different from smugglers.
I don't really get to meet my dad. Was he a good pirate?
Oh, he must have been if he took that.
We only got half the. He didn't get the key, did he?
Hey, that's my dad. Just because you broke my house doesn't mean you can talk nonsense about my dad.
If anything, that gives him less of a right.
Exactly. Yeah, he's on my side.
Just 'cause
Pirates stick
I
together.
think it was
I'm
more
not
the
a
fact they
pirate.
brought salty. Oh, never mind, actually.
You know what? You're right, kid.
The
I'm sorry.
text on the letter is like etched in. It's not like written in ink. It's like almost burned in,
Burned down.
and it has a sort of like extremely dark green color to it.
What's the letter say?
Our
Cover
friend will
Finnan's
know.
ears. It's a poem.
Oh, I'd love to.
I like poems.
And it starts off with my name and my sibling's name.
Like real name or
Like, yeah. It says
Your hands are really strong.
It says Lida, Neda, Pela, Cora, Verna, Shayna, Finnan, fathered by a thief, what thief he was, stole it from the Pale King, but the thief he lacked the key, bound himself for Tidesmeet so that he might hide, but he had stolen from the Pale King and the King's court left his side. The thief thought he had done it, the thief thought he was free, but the King's court came with wrath, and now he rests beneath the sea. But the thief did not return that which he did take, now the father's sins rest squarely on the children's he did make. Fathered by a thief, and what thief he was, or what thief was he, lost beneath the briny depths until he bends the knee. Took it from the Pale King, now the court will have his pride, for steal from the Pale King, and his Pale Court will ride. Good poem.
Is that you?
Finn. Grab the sewer. No. I'm not a poet.
Where'd you get that from?
And it was like we found it.
Where?
It was growing out of Granny's grave.
Oh.
Okay.
So,
That's a weird one. Pale King
Sure,
makes me
Brandon.
think of Lich.
See what wasn't a witch.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't think she. Grabbed the sewer was like,
The man really doesn't need this right now.
It was found growing out the grave.
Sorry.
Is there anything still left?
the grave is a rose bush outside.
Can I go and examine the rose bush and
Yeah.
see if there's any, you know?
Is it a taller rose bush?
It is the larger rose bush.
I'm just wondering if
Can
I
you
got
talk
it.
to plants?
I can talk to plants. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Would I know where I could find any information about the Pale King, seeing as I'm a scholar?
The Firefly have it. There's probably a couple of other libraries that might do it. Spire's the most reliable place.
We definitely need to hide this chest.
Bag of
We clearly
holding.
know where it is.
Hmm?
We clearly know where it is.
And it was like, it isn't safe for us anymore. We should find somewhere to go. And Finn's like, what? No, we're fine. We're fine. Look, Lida's gonna keep us safe. She's got the what's your name?
Me?
The dwarf. Yeah, dwarf.
Rurak.
Yeah, you got Lida, and she's a wizard, and she's pals with Rurak, and he's gonna break the house again if something happens, and then it's fine. And then it's like, Lida's not always gonna be around to save us if keep us. And like Finn's like, she is too. Lida's an adventurer. She says dragons and stuff. We'll be fine. We asked her to come and she came. And then it's like, Finn, go to your room. Go to your reading. She says the adults need to talk. And Finn like Finn gets like he stomps his foot. He says, I'm staying. Tidesmeet's my home.
I think we should take the chest.
Mm-hmm.
There's
At
still
least-
some for your family.
Maybe bag of holding.
Yeah. Yeah, but well, I don't know. I don't know anything about them, so I don't know how they're gonna operate. I don't know if they're just gonna come straight for the chest or, kill all of us.
Did I get a bag of holding?
Yes. Yeah, Tidesmeet. I don't know if it's gonna be the best place to be.
Go somewhere away from the shore.
We are getting a keep in Elithor.
And it's like, no, I don't want to leave. Tidesmeet's my home. I've got friends here. And then it's like it doesn't change the fact that Tidesmeet's dangerous. And then they get into a bit of a shouting match. And Gravity's like, I think everyone just needs to calm down. And then Finn's like, well, Ned is just jealous that Lida's a wizard and she's just a barmaid. And then Ned storms off.
You need to sort out your family.
Coming from Holborn.
Don't have any. You've got nothing to sort out.
Hey, I remember your cousin.
Hey. Distance relation. Didn't even know about it.
And Gravity's
I got 6
calls Finn
siblings.
over. He's like Finn go, but he gets really quiet. And like Lida would remember that like when he's mad, he gets really quiet. Like he'll shout at you, but he really doesn't mean it. But then if he talks to you like really quietly, that's when he's like super
Just
mad.
fucking.
And
I'm really
he's like Finn and go apologize, and Finn's like, it's true, she's just jealous.
It's not very nice.
Well, sometimes the truth isn't nice.
Smart kid.
Yeah, I'm smart. Yeah,
What's in
Okay, but coming up from me as well, smartness isn't everything. She's your sister.
yeah, but you're my sister too, and
Yeah, but I don't have any ill will towards Nando.
he just doesn't really say anything, and then grabs you with like Finn, you go out there and you apologize to your sister and storms off. So it's just you guys and Grandpa SeaWorld.
Just trying to think what's. We should just speak with plants or something. Chat to bushes.
You're just shouting at a plant.
Rapid's just confused talking to this rubbish.
Hey pal, how you going?
Why won't you talk to me?
I thought we had a thing.
Okay, so the plan. What's the plan? Let's make a plan.
I don't
Plan
know.
time.
Are we doing shield thing?
Oh,
Are we doing
totally.
your thing?
The plan is roast beef. That's what we're gonna do. Is the house is broken. Ethel we're gonna have dinner, and now we've not got. I'm gonna put the roast beef on.
You should rest, sir. You
Need a good meal.
You need a good meal?
I need a good meal, and I'll be fine. Takes more than dying to keep it down. And he goes over to the kitchen.
Aaron, you're a carpenter, right?
Yeah.
We like
Who's
make a
the
quick
lid?
fix for this roof that
Quick
hurt
fix for missing roof
That-
and wall.
Quick fix.
Jake,
You've got
can't
plenty
find
of
it on the
boats.
list there. I'm sure
I'm
there's
sure you
speak
could
with
spare
plants.
some wood.
But
Take
what
part in your
playing
boat.
with nature,
Ah.
which tells me all the sort of
Folding boat.
stuff in the area,
Have
but it
there.
also mentions
Right, hang
Can
on.
we
Can-
get like
so
a tarp or
I
something?
mean,
Yeah, can we go to the village?
I'll
I'll
try
pay for
that.
everything and
I'm
we'll
sure there is a speak with plants.
sort it out.
Use
I
holding
can't see
boat
it.
as a
I'll come
temporary.
with you.
Like,
shelter.
I've used it before, I'm
Yeah.
sure I have.
And then we have labour.
Oh,
Me-
no, sorry,
Jake.
it's here. Speak with plants.
Me and Aaron are heading to the village to find supplies to make a quick fix for the
Okay,
hole.
sure. Like what sort of supplies are you like?
Tarp and wood and nails.
Okay, sure. Okay, so you go up to Tidesmeet to do that.
So
I
I
want to
played,
have a
right?
chat
And then
with
that.
Finn and
Oh, that was great.
Okay, he's just in his room.
Yeah.
He's sulking.
That
He's
was,
like-
You-
He's reading the Crawford
I'm
Way.
very happy.
Have you apologized to Neda yet?
No, I haven't apologized to her
Why not?
because I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
What's wrong with being a barmaid?
There's nothing wrong with being a barmaid. She's just mad because she's jealous of you.
I think she's mad because we destroyed the house.
Well,
and-
probably that as well. Yeah, but she's she's mad about lots of things. This book is pants.
Being a wizard is it's pretty cool, but also causes a lot of damage and a lot of danger. Just like today. Right, and Neda being a barmaid, that's never caused you guys any danger, has it?
Well, no, it's not. But we're not in danger because you're a wizard. We're in danger because Dad was a pirate. Apparently, I didn't know Dad was a pirate until now.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
I
okay,
didn't
I suppose
realize
Ethel was but Ethel was also granddad, I guess, because.
No, that was
Plus,
entirely
it's
on me.
because of
Yeah, it's because of me. That
Why was she
was
even mad at you?
We took a stone. onto
Was it her
her
stone?
because-
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
But
but she
no.
was killing a lot of people.
No, okay, voices in my head are telling me that it wasn't her stone, and she was killing a lot of people to get the stone, and we took it off her, and Febreze managed to convince her that it was in her best interest to give it to us, and I guess she snapped out of that, and decided she went to one-up us and go for family, because that happens quite a lot,
No,
actually.
it's not right. Is it not safe there anymore? Then?
Probably not.
I've got friends.
I can
got-
make you
I've got
send.
school and stuff.
We can go to school in a different thing.
Oh, where would we go?
Maybe Alethor.
What's an elephant?
We've got rhinos.
What's a rhino?
I'll draw him a picture of a rhino.
I could turn in a rhino. I'll
Oh, it's
turn
like a
in
fat
rhino.
horse.
Fat unicorn.
Fat horse. Kinda. They've got a big
Oh.
horn.
Oh, that's nice. Like a fat unicorn.
Yeah.
So is there not some magical way we can rebuild their house quickly?
I don't know.
I mean, I could summon a earth elemental or something that could help with the heavy lifting, surely.
And we have like all the crew and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm
I reckon we
conflicted because it's either you guys go away and you
Use your plans
are
to lift.
somewhere
Yeah.
near
Yeah, there's- I'm
where
sure there's
we're
something you
going to
could
set
do.
up, or you're somewhere nowhere near us, and I'm gonna have to completely change my identity so that you guys aren't associated with it, and so that you're not in danger.
Okay. I'm really hungry.
I'm not good. Well, I think you should apologize to Ned first.
You kind of get something when you sort of so you walk over the rhino. There you go, the rest.
Okay.
You hear like a knock on further in the house, isn't it? No. No, I can't go in. Then the door opens and closes. So yeah, you're in a rather windy house.
Wet.
Naren and Murak have gone into town. Town is like 10 minutes walk. What sort of place are you looking for?
We'll get the crew first so they can help lift things back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say the crew is probably going to be the army. The crew will be drunk already.
Yeah, it's the army.
Let's go pop in and try and find them.
Is there a wood? I don't know. Cutters? Wood cutters? Is that a thing?
Is there a carpenter?
Carpenter.
A carpenter. Yeah, there is, yeah.
Cool. Let's stop by the. What's it called again? The pub.
The Tidesmeet tap house.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stop by the tap house.
Okay. Yeah, so you walk in, you can hear a lot of dragonborn voices. Basically, the entire ground level is just tables of your crew and your soldiery, all drinking and playing games and having a good time. And then you guys walk in, and the soldiers all sort of kind of stand up and like, Commander! And the crew stays sitting down. Like, God, this good.
Any of you still sober?
Is it Emperor?
I know, but yeah. Your crew are like, yeah, we're fine.
They just need to carry stuff.
Yeah.
That's all they need to do.
I just need
I'm too drunk for carrying. Too drunk for. Yeah, Trinicus, aren't you too drunk as well? Yeah, I'm too drunk for carrying. Yeah, no. Can't do it.
Does anyone want to give up the free day I just gave them to give us a help and learn some life skills? We're going to help.
You sound like the
Side
worst
of the
boss trying to be relatable.
You are a captain.
I know.
They all kind of stay sitting down, and Farrell and Patrick they sort of stand up from the table they're at, and they kind of they're like, alright, let's go.
How much damage is there?
There's like a 10 square foot of house.
What I'll do,
gone.
I'll summon like a earth elemental,
Right.
and that should be big enough to start lifting the rubble out of the house and to start clearing up and maybe get that. See if we can get that.
We also
body
need to
out.
figure out how to move that thing that's
That's
just
what
like.
I'm thinking. I'm wondering if the like.
Can cash
'Cause I can-
it?
Aye.
Can we move
Oh,
it?
you can shrink it. Yeah.
We said we couldn't move it.
Yeah, but that's a great idea. She can shrink it.
Be smaller. Still unmovable though.
Weighs 8 times less.
So is that only the two of them?
8
still
Times less
Where's your come as well?
Or is it just like immovable? Is it?
That's the impression
He's
I
pretty
got.
sober,
I don't know.
Why is the thing immovable?
We tried.
It's just-
All we did was try and lift it.
It's not. It's just
Couldn't
heavy.
the
or is it
elemental
like-
lift it?
So hang on. So you summon an earth elemental
Yes.
out of the ground, and this big sort of there's like a big stone hand. Pulled themselves out.
Oh, did I? I'm trying to think whether because I was also sure I picked the cantrip that. No, carry on. I thought I picked a cantrip that allowed me to change Earth. I didn't realise I couldn't change it all later.
No. This big earth elemental arrives. He doesn't say anything. He just sort of stands next to you.
Okay, I would like to direct him to try and move the big lumpy thing.
He kind of walks up to it, and he puts like both arms around it and tries to pull, and it stays still.
It stays still.
It's stuck there.
Okay, well, I'll direct him to start moving rubble out, even so it's sort of outside of the house, and get all the big bits out, and then we'll see
Yeah.
what the damage is and what we can do together.
Do I know what kind of creature that is?
Gives it an Arcana check.
The item it was summoned from was destroyed.
You can't find any trace of it, yeah.
Arcana, 19.
19. It looks like some sort of golem.
Did I talk to the bush?
Did you talk to the bush?
Remember I was going to do the thing of nature.
Okay, yeah, you can go in there and try and talk to the bush.
The commune with nature thing, so
What does commune with nature do?
It basically gets me intel on everything within 3 miles, but sort of plants, flora, fauna, but notable creatures and things like that as well.
Okay.
So basically I kind of want to commune with nature and find out what the hell came out of that rose bush. I'll see if the rose bush is okay, like.
I wonder if that rosebush has any of the residual soul energy of Grandma.
That's what I'm wondering, yeah.
Residual soul, Grandma.
Yeah, man. She's a rosebush now.
Yeah, so you pick 3 of those things to get back with it.
Right. Well, basically I want facts about, what was it? It was like notable.
Terrain and bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or people, powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead, influence from other planes of existence, buildings.
Right, the second last two is what I'm asking about really, and yeah, like basically what's happened, how did this thing come out of that rosebush,
Okay.
that sort of thing.
So you go up to the rosebush and you start whispering in Druidic, and you commune with nature. Powerful celestials. There's a stone elemental nearby, lifting rubble out of the house. There's a lot of influence from other planes of existence around you. There is residual necromancy in play around this rosebush.
Right.
It's a lich, isn't it?
Oh, fail.
The Lich King.
And that's
That's all I can.
pretty much
Okay.
for 3
I'll
months. Unassuming otherwise.
tell all that, to, particularly to Lida about that.
Okay.
Yes, so
And then are you also speaking to the rosebush?
Yes.
Okay.
What does a rosebush sound like, Jake?
does it sound like Granny Seals?
The rosebush speaks in a deathly whisper.
Oh. Hello, how you doing?
Don't see many trees in these parts.
I've got green fly.
Right there. Not anymore. One thing I wrote was Salty's fucking deed.
Control C.
The rosebush says that, and then all the red rose petals turn blank.
Oh.
Oh Lord! The rosebush told me that the empire will rise again. The riven shall be made whole.
The ribbon.
Riven.
Can everyone stop
Granny's
taking over the
rose
world for
bush.
5 minutes?
Is it Riven or River?
Riven.
Okay.
Riven.
The empire.
What was the Empire? There was an Empire? I thought we were in an Empire.
We're gonna fight Darth Vader?
Who is this Darth Vader of which you speak?
He was pretty pale.
Oh, yeah.
underneath that dark black exterior.
Vitamin D deficiency.
Rickets like you.
Yeah. Surprised you could stand.
Okay. Well,
Well, that's another tyrannical empire on the rise.
So you guys are in the tavern.
Yeah.
You retrieve Feral and Petrix and Morzir.
As well as those are like the 3 soberest of my soldiers.
Yeah, it's like your
What's the time of day?
your elite four. It's like dinner time.
Okay.
You're like elite four dudes. They're all reasonably sober.
I'll take my elite 4. I
Right.
like my elite 4.
Yeah, I'll give you names on them at some point.
Sweet.
Uh,
I'll buy them dinner on our way to get supplies.
okay, yeah, you can stop. There's like a fish and chip shop.
You want dinner with that? It's only 8.
Great. That'd be great. Thank you.
All right. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we're going to this. No, I'll buy them dinner.
Oh, you know I can eat a lot, so.
Thank you. Like, here's Gavin.
Let's go speak to the carpenter then.
Yeah, so you walk up to it's like a lumber yard. There's sort of winding down for the evening. There's one halfling guy. He's like this bald halfling. It's like shouting at something like, "No, you need to. The machine is get that fixed. Come on." He's like, "Oh, hi, yeah. How's it going?"
Yeah, not bad. Need some supplies to fix a wall on the ceiling.
Bone is it? Yeah. Wood, you're in the right place. Stone, not us.
It's fine, just temporary fix.
Temporary thick, yeah. Mm-hmm. What are you looking for? Birch, cedar,
Uh,
oak?
What's the sturdiest but cheapiest? The sturdiest but cheapiest
Cheapiest.
you got.
Those are 2 words that don't go together, my friend. Which is more important to you?
Sturdiness is important. I got it.
Okay, sturdiness.
Whatever is the sort of mid-tier sturdiest out of, or you want the very sturdiest?
Depends what the price is, but let's say most sturdy.
Yeah, they've got oak, which is probably the best there, and they'll charge you. Information on the increase. They'll charge you like 60 gold.
That's
for
fine.
enough.
Yeah, I'll go take this deal.
60 gold.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I have to pay for the mess I made.
You saved like my entire family.
Hey man, it's all good.
It's obviously got some money saved up, right?
We say you're
Compensation,
paying
please.
for
It's
it.
an emergency.
We've lost the wall and the ceiling.
Alright, 60 gold.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Is that with like a tarp and nails and stuff?
You're able to get enough materials for that to erect a temporary waterproof fence.
Right, let's just go do that then.
Yeah, the soldiers all. They have sobered up quite significantly since.
Having food.
Yeah, having food and just generally being back in the duty sort of life. Then are you guys going back to the house or are you doing something else?
Let's go back to the house.
Yeah, we're going back to the house, eat dinner. We've had dinner, but it's not working or fixing.
I think I would have stayed probably at the house with
Yeah.
the elemental. So how bad does it look?
It's like there's quite a lot of rubble, but it's like it's fine.
I'm just wondering what we could rebuild it with. It's night time, I suppose we could. I think we should build the house back up before we.
Yeah.
Disappear.
Can
The
you use
brew
any of your
Yeah.
vines and growth
Yeah,
stuff?
I don't know. In terms of rebuilding the house, it wouldn't work because the vines would I could secure it, but it wouldn't last once I was gone.
Right.
So I'm thinking more like we'll just use the elemental as heavy lifting and just we've got the crew maybe, then we could do it quite quick. I would have thought. Surely, I mean, we'd have enough expertise to effect repairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Between you guys and Feral and Petrix and Morzir and your 4 other soldier dudes, you've got
elite carpenters.
they're not carpenters, but they're like you are
You
good
can
enough
have
at
a
that sort of
carpenter
stuff.
on
They'll
that
go
shit,
like okay, take this and then nail that there and at this sort of an angle.
Yeah, you
they'll
would have
follow
a
your orders.
carpenter on board as well, I would have thought.
And we'll pay each of the crew who's helping to build each.
Like day.
Extra wages for working on my day off.
You're a noble commander, sir.
I'm not paying me fair.
Everyone's like, where's my gold?
You owe me 50, remember? Now you owe me 48.
Some eh? Yeah, and then Grandpa Seaworth comes back with a big roast. Not that big, it's halfling big. So actually it's quite big. And there's enough there to affect it. He's got like roast vegetables and stuff. There's enough to have a big dinner.
Cool.
There's still this big chest sitting on the table.
I was gonna say, can I take that outside with Grandpa Seaworth's permission to have a look at it?
He's like,
Just
yeah,
outside.
okay, yeah.
Like
As long as you're back for tea.
No, I won't go far.
Okay.
Just go through the hole in the wall. You'll be able to see
Oh,
me.
there's a hole in the wall.
It was a spider.
Hmm?
It was a spider, not me.
Yeah, he's happy for you to take the chest away.
Can I cast enlarge in it so I can have a proper look at the wall?
Yeah, okay, sure, it doubles in size.
If you cast enlarge on one person and shrink, enlarge on the chest and shrink one person, can they go through the lock?
Lida could do it.
Come on, Lida.
Perhaps.
I mean, if you did that, it might make it easier to lockpick it, because you have a better.
See what you're doing?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that you changed enough to be able to go for another
Would
check on it.
casting light on a lockpick make it seeing inside it easier?
Dark vision.
Dark
Yeah,
vision.
she uses dark vision anyways.
I'm trying to help.
Guidance.
Alright, I learned the cantrip guidance.
Okay,
Malborn has
Sure.
guidance.
Malborn has guidance.
Do I roll it now? Or does Malborn roll it later?
I don't know.
What are your words of wisdom?
Yeah, well, how are you guiding her?
You got it.
Wow. Cantrip. It's not doesn't need to be
Yeah.
that special.
I know that.
Believe it or not, that's a 27.
Well, actually, it's bigger now, isn't it?
How does guidance work?
You can have advantage on it because it's bigger.
I get advantage on it.
Yeah, because it's bigger. Are you? Is Malborn smaller as well?
No.
Can't do that, can you?
No.
All right.
I
Once
don't think
before
I
the spell ends, target can roll d4 and add the number rolled to the check this choice. So you add it.
You do have your orb of your 20 as well.
Pardon?
You do have your orb
Roll
of
the
20.
die before or
Oh.
after
After
making the other check,
thing
so
you would
whatever.
have
Well, I'll roll it now.
Sure.
Add it to it. Okay, so that would have been a 30.
Oh, 30 is enough. Yeah, 30.
Yeah.
So this is outside the house.
This is outside the
Yes.
house. Malborn
Can I come and look?
Big
Oh,
chest.
doubles the size. The chest doubles in size, and Malborn clicks the
Oh god, please
tinkering
don't
with it.
fucking
And then there's a
curse.
click, and like a sort of whisper sound.
Yep,
There's a click
listen
and
to
a
curse.
and then the chest sort of opens up,
We
and
got
there
the spell
is
magic ready.
Yeah.
there is a severed arm inside.
Is that it?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Big arm.
it's a big arm.
What's the
Twice
white
the
side?
size of
all-
a regular
it's
arm.
like this. It's chopped from about here.
Is it bony and white?
It's sort of desiccated and withered, and all the fingers have an extra segment on them.
Oh, this is for
Oh,
aliens.
same things as that was down there with the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why they have the weird kind of. It's the same thing
Can we
the
use it to
Rubik's
hit
Cube
people
are
with?
made out of.
He's like the arm of slapping.
Oh, right. What of those
Like the
arms?
precursor.
It's definitely a magical arm.
Can I magical
Oh, hang on.
identify?
Can you
I would
Did you
don't.
get magical
maybe
arms?
Who was this?
Yes, take it on.
beware of touching it, I guess. I don't know.
Which-
I
Is it right or left arm?
Left arm.
Shit.
You can probably change the hand over.
Well, hang on. I thought it was.
This is a
I thought you had
weapon
your left arm
upgrade
severed.
from
The left arm severed and only arm.
Well, then,
Well, not severed, but you know.
then it's the left arm. Woo!
Good it on. It's
Now
twice the
I
size.
know.
So
It's apparently twice the size. Yeah.
Reduce the turn.
for shoes.
Big arm.
Yeah. It goes back to normal. It is a wondrous item.
It's a what item?
A wondrous item. It's an artifact that requires attunement. It's called the Hand of the Pale King.
Oh.
To attune to the Pale Hand, You must
This
lop
is
off
probably
your.
like super powerful actually.
I'm identifying it. To attune to the pale hand, you must lop off your left arm and press the appendage to the stump.
Oh my god.
The hand grafts itself to you and becomes a functioning appendage. While attuned to the pale hand, you gain the following benefits. Your strength score becomes 22, unless it's already 22 or higher. Any melee spell attack you make with the hand and any melee weapon attack made with a weapon held by the hand deals an additional 2d8 cold damage on a hit.
Bloody hell.
The hand has... I'm not even done yet. The hand has 8 charges. You can use an action and expend 1 or more charges to cast one of the following spells. DC 18. Finger of Death for 5 charges. Sleep for 1 charge. Slow for 2 charges. Or Teleport for 3 charges. The hand regains 1d4 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. You learn the Chill Touch cantrip. You may use an action to cast Soul Cage from the hand. After you cast the spell, roll a d6. On a roll of 1 to 5, you can't use it until the next dawn. The duration of Soul Cage when cast in this manner is 101 years.
What?
Holy water within 10 feet of you blackens and is destroyed.
Oh, come on, man.
Can I cut my arm off?
Does anyone know what's on the shop for arm
I
off?
kind of want to lock my arm.
What's the
Guys,
downside?
I'm
Where's
about to say
the,
this sounds super
where's the
cursed.
curse?
I mean,
Identify doesn't
Curses
always give
are
you
straight
curses.
up my street.
If you want to chop your arm
Plus
off,
Sounds
2d8
like
to
it's
melee.
gonna make another voice in your head if you're
It's
gone.
fine.
And it's 20 past 10, so price up there.
Holy fuck.
So, I don't know who's watching. If you're watching, we'll be back next Thursday at the usual time. We had a bit of an unexpected hiatus last week. Yeah, you can come by the Discord and all that sort of stuff if you're interested in keeping up. And we'll see you this time next week. Thank
So,
you for watching.
bye-bye.
find the pale king, chop off all their lips.
I'll get speed.
Come on.